Think I finally made it, I feel like I won the lottery. Swear this game is too damn rigged, been clogged up like some arteries. Got too many people in my way that wanna slaughter me. Fuck a motive going in cause they don't understand my pain. Fuck a motive going in cause music's my only end game. Got no plans, I swear that I'ma do this till I die. If the music went away, I'd probably commit suicide. So suck a dick if you don't fuck with me. I don't put in all this work for you specifically. I make hits for sad kids, I make hits for freaks. Why the fuck you wasting time when you don't have to be? I've been trying to find, searching for my peace of mind. Going every night, I've been running every time. Think I'm about to go insane, think my mind gone in my yay. And I can't wait for the day, thinking about it now, I don't rest. I've been trying to find, searching for my peace of mind. Going every night, I've been running every time. Think I'm about to go insane, think my mind gone in my yay. And I can't wait for the day, thinking about it now.
Sometimes I feel like, is this real life? Sometimes I just don't feel right. Two pistols, keep them real close. Feel like I'm burning real slow. My mind unresting of being like this. No time to stress, I'm blind at best to the world outside. I stay locked up, no patience, I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody, fuck them, I said them motherfuckers ain't shit, just leave them dead. I keep my distance and my vision is hatred. I don't know why I ended up this way. I'm losing patience, I'm losing faith in the human race. This ruined place, eradicate this ravaged population.
In the night, thoughts running through my mind. 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 I've been trying to find, searching for my peace of mind. Going every night, I've been running every time. Think I'm about to go insane, think my mind gone in my yay. And I can't wait for the day, thinking about it now, I don't rest. I've been trying to find, searching for my peace of mind. Going every night, I've been running every time. Think I'm about to go insane, think my mind gone in my yay. And I can't wait for the day, thinking about it now, I don't rest.
Late nights wicked, so I keep a roof over my head. Late nights grim reaper calling, I struggle with death. I don't wanna go back, I don't wanna go back, yo. I don't wanna go back, I don't wanna go back, yo. They ain't fucking with me, nah, they ain't fucking with me, yo. They ain't fucking with me, nah, they ain't fucking with me, no.
Save me from myself. I really need your help. I'm going under. Save me from myself. I don't really want to wonder if I'm really going under.
Yeah, I think too much, so I'll write this down. Put my soul into these sounds. These sounds gave me some success, but I still frown no matter what I make. So breathe in, breathe out, I don't wanna be this way. Drive too fast, too dangerous on the road, so I could feel something like, yeah, I'm finally rich, but my mental's in a ditch. And I've been in that gray abyss where sadness and the great eclipse. And lately it's been getting harder to breathe. At night I stare up at the ceiling, racing thoughts, I can't sleep. It's getting harder to breathe, yeah.
Save me from myself. I really need your help. I'm going under. Save me from myself. I don't really want to wonder if I'm really going under. Save me from myself. I really need your help. I'm going under. Save me from myself. I really need your help. I'm going under.
Yeah, used to wanna be famous, but right now I walk around aimless. Been to doctors, been to therapy, but they can find where the pain is. Told on my face numb and I'm stressed out. Well, my career is the best now, so they just gave me pills, sent them the pain, but that don't work for me. I wrote about better days, but now I think it's just a fantasy. Cause all I have are lesser days and everyone's abandoned me. I try to chase nostalgia, but it never feels the same. So if I disappear, just know I'm in a better place.
Alrighty, man. It feels so good to be back here at the moment. I'm Beautiful Crow. This is Pwn Star Shivy. Welcome to a wonderful quarterfinal matchup of the Unified Advanced League Fall Playoffs. Yay! we have a pretty banger matchup here today between Purdue and Middlesticks. Shibby, are you excited for this one? I'm kind of excited.
I mean, the stakes are high, right? It's Unified Advanced League. I mean, this is in or out. There's no double elim bracket, no losers quarters. You can't reset the bracket, nothing like that. You got to leave it all out on the Rift, in my opinion. And both of these teams previously 2-0'd their round of 16 opponents, so they came into this with the most of ease, I would say, right? It was very easy for them to come in and 2-0 their opponents. So now hopefully they'll be challenged and we'll get a 3-game series. I believe this is a best of 3.
Yeah, best of 3, best of 5s don't start until the semifinals. So just quick little series right now. Draft is starting. We're gonna be doing the draft wall to keep you guys along with the ride, tell picks that are going left and right. Off the bat, no Jarvan. Man, remember last time we casted and we were talking about how Jarvan's bad, doesn't need to be played, and now he's literally
Yeah.
everywhere.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since we casted together. It's been a couple months. And although the Gore Drinker, Steerax nerfs have come in, Jarvan is just that bread and butter with MF, right? Just pairs so well. You've seen it in Worlds quarters, semis. You've seen it all around. As Vex is going to be banned out here. We are on the latest patch, and Vex is a menace. I think she's really good, not because she's an anti-mobility champion, but she just bursts you out so hard, right? And her trading pattern is so clean. She does lack mobility for sure, but that hasn't stopped, champions like Syndra, Victor, Cassiopeia showing up in the meta. Mobility is weird when it comes to, whether a mid laner is viable, right? Her everything else she checks the boxes off, right? She fears, she has a lot of burst, she has an execute at resets, I believe, on her R. As Aphelios and LeBlanc. Aphelios and LeBlanc are getting banned out here. Both really popular champions, so both super strong. What do you think of this Lilia ban? I think it's a target ban.
The Lilia ban, I mean, both junglers have a little bit of history on it, but nothing too much to speak on for the most part. So I mean, Lily is she's just very, you go through the tier of junglers. She's on that tier of junglers to go through. Rock, he's not going to get it. That was one of his most played. So sad for him. But I'm really wondering if they're going to let the Silver Dragon get his Amumu, because the man has been playing a lot of Amumu support recently. Seeing if that'll go through. It's very divisive. Some people think it's bad. Some people think it's good. Just are Meal first pick. I do like that. Very strong champion, and still, you just can't get rid of her. Like,
Yeah, well, like I said, like we were talking about, the Gore Drinker Steerax nerfs helped her a lot, right? Because a lot of the champions that she had quote unquote bad matchups into, like things like Set, you could say Renekton, but I mean he got nerfed a while ago. Other Gore Drinker abusers, she just became better because she builds Divine Sunder or Triforce. She goes these other items. She can go anything other than those two, and just because of that in of itself really helps her out, as Purdue Northwest is going to lock in the Tom Kench, most likely in the top lane. I still think he's a menace. I still think he's really good, and he's just that beefy, chonky meatball that can, save your teammate. Still has a knock up right now, has the Q slow. He's just really tanky.
yeah, oh man, the Tompkins Thresh is actually insane. I love that a lot. So much protection, so much just denial, target denial on the side of Purdue. It's because Camille, her whole thing is she singles somebody out and completely dunks on them. You're not going to be able to do that when you have Thresh Lantern, Thresh Flay keeping them safe, as well as Tom Kinch's. I almost called him Tom Cruise. That would have been hilarious. Tom Kinch's Devour.
Tom Cruise,
like,
Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise.
But it's just him being so annoying. And there it is, the Amumu pick. I was talking about it, so they will grab that. But even still, that single target stun, that single target lockdown, if they get the snowball early, that's great for them. But the later this game goes on, the more the fights go on, Duke has a very good safety net to keep whoever they need, whether that be their mid or AD carry or jungle safe.
Yeah, and I think recently, not just with his double Q, but Amumu's ultimate also stops individuals that are in transit, right? Or so if someone takes Thresh Lantern and Amumu ults, they'll stop wherever they were in the Thresh Lantern. So that's a really cool, like, micro matchup or micro concept that's in there, right? If Amumu can time it correctly, he can potentially stop a lantern save. But that is most Amumus will just once they hit a Q, they will just ult you immediately, and then they'll Q you again, and then by that time you're most likely dead. But Purdue Northwest does pick up the Zinzao, still a very good jungler, regardless of those nerfs. I still think having that extended W range, the E range, is his ultimate ability just in of itself provides so much
Yeah.
utility, especially against Misfortune. Because if she decides to ult and you just ult, like you pretty much negate everything that happens. That damage doesn't go through as long as your friends are in your ultimate ring.
Yeah, once again, the denial is there. Like, just talking about how Purdue is just getting all these champions that just deny, deny, deny. But Thresh Zen is so scary to fight, and especially if you have no vision, they can support Jungle Kingdom you, like, get these ganks off, get these successful catches and whatnot. So Purdue really does have a solid comp going. Ban phase two, no Galio, no Trundle, taking off the Rise ban, and oh god, that's one on the
Ooh.
Crow yawn counter, I guess.
Oh, that's the classic Crow counter. How many times will you hear him or see him yawn? It's okay. It's infectious. It gets to me too.
Look,
Uh,
I got the double shot espresso coffee drink right now. I'm hoping that'll just get me straight up for this long night of league that we have. And
oh,
Ezreal taking off.
Ezreal.
No Ezreal,
Yeah.
no Rise. I mean, yeah, Ezreal. It's that I need to.
Mhm.
Um, so getting rid of the Ezreal's pretty all right. Totally fine with that.
Yeah.
As we do wait for this next pick in second round.
Oh,
Jinx. Oh,
Jinx.
okay.
She has been rising in
Mhm.
popularity. So if you can't get the Aphelios Thresh, most people will default to Jinx Thresh, right? It's similar
Right.
in lane power. It's similar in safety and what she needs as an ADC, right? She also scales very well, just like Aphelios. She can get to that point where she starts crit rocketing you, and you will reset her. She'll get her speed up, and then she will just keep critting you and just keep moving around. She's a menace when she starts getting those resets. But Return of the Middlesticks is going to go over to the Viego,
Speaking of
and
resets.
that's a champion that has fallen out of favor because it's not as face rolly, in my opinion. Right? They changed,
Yeah.
kind of how he works. They gave him more crit. They made his timings, of when he needs to go in with miss, when he needs to reveal himself. They changed it up a bit, but they did buff him. They made his self slow lower, so he's faster when he charges up his stun. And I believe they also gave more crit chance to his ultimate, so he's going to be doing a lot
Yes.
more damage, even if he specs slightly into that crit. And Lux being picked, yes, I love that champion.
Okay. So the Lux pick here is going to be fun. Assuming that's going Lux mid, I would like to
Yes.
say, uh, I believe she had some changes to her numbers recently.
Numbers, and she got a pretty cool change to where if you have the Lux passive on you and she's auto attacking you, there's an auto attack going towards you, that Lux passive will actually stay on you and detonate until the auto attack hits you. So very cool, very cool. So you can do some crazy combos now. You can be way more efficient, right? Because the whole thing was,
Yeah.
how do you maximize her illumination passive where you get that extra
Right.
burst of damage? Usually what you do is you go E, auto, Q, auto, and then auto R. So then because the R would refresh the passive and then the
Refresh the
auto would be
passive.
going. Yeah. But now you can do a lot more. They also just gave her a straight up cooldown buff on her R
Yeah.
to now where at max rank, if she's going that crazy like Transcendence Ultimate Hunter build, she will have like a 30-second to 20-second ultimate. So she can theoretically ult every wave,
Look,
which is kind of insane.
it's not last year's ult laser reset, but like it's something.
No,
It's something.
it's
Um,
still it's
it's
pretty it's pretty
it's still
it's pretty
pretty
meme.
potent. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it is going the mid Lux, he will be hopefully prioritizing more damage rather than
Mhm.
the supportive shield buffing. And
Yeah.
Lux and Syndra, it's dodgeball. Like whoever lands their stun first is going to get the most damage out. I would say a little bit more leeway going towards the Lux, as she does have the additional scaling with the shield, and her passive does make things more favorable in her trading. Man, both of these team compositions, I'm still leaning towards Purdue's right now. They have a lot of just straight up denial, like for the initiation
They have
of
a
the
lot of good
Olympics.
tools. They have a lot
It's
of good
yeah,
tools.
it will
And
definitely
Syndra
be on the Amumu to get these engages going.
Syndra Zinzao is such a deadly 2v2 as well.
So annoying.
Like
So
Lux
annoying.
Viego, like that's a champion that needs to scale, that needs to farm, right? Viego really wants to start getting his first item before he really starts getting the resets. He wants to come and clean up fights. But Zinzao Syndra, like if one of them flashes onto you, get stunned as Lux, even if you are able to preemptively throw out your prismatic barrier, your W, you would just get bursted out just because of the nature of these champions, right? Even pre-level 6. God forbid Lux is overextended and Zinzao's coming from the back. Oh man, it's done, right?
It's
It's
you
done.
can see it. You can see
Yeah,
him typing
you
right now.
yeah, you can be like, what is happening? Like, oh my god, this kid's overextended, and then you just get ulted by Syndra, you get stunned. It just allows both champions allow each other to land their CCs better, right? Whether Syndra opens up with stun or if Zinzao opens up with dash, both of them just allow for their abilities to work together in cohesion. And yeah, Lux has to play super super safe. I expect her to, you know, farm with E, stay out of the way, and if she's got her dancing boots on, hopefully she can try to get, you know, proactive and aggressive trades onto the Syndra. Team composition wise, though, Return Middlesticks does have that team fight, right? That 5v5. Like, if we catch one of you or if we catch you out on a dragon, we're going to win. But like you said, Purdue just has really good denial tools, even with the Syndra stun.
Yeah. I really hope it's an Infernal Drake game because that would be great. Just oh my god, that's so much damage coming out. It's gonna be interesting to see how Return of the Middle Six like capitalize. It's you would think they would have to try early just so they can get the snowball going and get people moving. Because it's gonna be so difficult for Purdue not to lose out. The scaling happens. Like you have the scaling Syndra and the scaling Jinx with great protection in the Thresh and the Tom Kinch. Even
Mhm.
the Zinzao can do a little bit of both worlds. It's a recipe for a definite game one win here for Purdue Northwest. Whereas Return to the Middle Sticks, they're gonna have to be a little bit more creative with the tools that they have. Just choosing their targets correctly, getting onto you would think prioritize the Thresh first to make sure he doesn't have that saving capacity and just go on whoever the Tom Kinch isn't saving. They
Mhm.
have a lot of engage to do so, though. So more
Yeah,
power to them.
yeah. Purdue has like a pick based composition, right? With the Syndra stun, the Thresh Q, Zinzao as well. If he catches you out like by yourself, you are pretty much dead, right? Because he has the W, the E, the Q knockup. Um,
Yeah.
Return of the Middlesticks definitely has that split push pressure, though. I'm interested to see who's going to match Camille, because at a certain point, Camille will just win that matchup because of her true damage Q
Right.
and how she scales and how she does percent health and everything and true damage. Tom Kench won't be able to match her eventually, and if it gets to that point, you know what does Purdue do? Because they definitely lose the 4v4, right? They definitely lose against Misfortune Amumu, Lux Viego, right? Thresh, Zinzao, Jinx, Syndra, as powerful as those champions are, as good as Denial as they are, you really need that beefy frontliner in Tom Kench to, you know, at least absorb cooldowns or create space for your carries. But yeah, I'm giving game one to Purdue. Obviously I could be wrong, but yeah, I think I like Purdue's composition more. I'm siding with you, Crow.
Yeah, it's just so it's like the controller break inducing composition, if you will. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
you're going in with Camille Ultimate, Tom Kinch eats up the person you're trying to take out and then takes the lantern to safety. You're just like, like what?
yeah.
Why is this happening? Can I play the game? I hope I hope Mid has a wonderful game unless Lux landing with bindings. Otherwise, it's not going to be fun. With that being said, though, we're going to go to a short break while everybody gets loaded into the game and we get synced up. Oh man, it's going to be great. We'll see y'all in a second.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
First things first, guys. I just gotta say, fuck normies. I'm sick of their memes. I'm sick of their shitty normie fucking memes posting on Facebook. Their stupid catch me outside memes. Their pickle Rick memes. Man, fuck normies. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh A. Make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh A. Make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. Slit my wrist, fill the cup, can't coexist. Not enough, ball my fist, throw it up. Kill the kids, let death erupt. Slit my wrist, fill the cup, can't coexist. Not enough, ball my fist, throw it up. Kill the kids, let death erupt. Yeah, light it up when I come out the grave. Gonna get my revenge, it'll be the prey. They'll be chasing you down, make it beg and plead no. Got nothing to lose at the end of my ropes like this. They don't know what I'ma do. Boy, you better duck when a man come through with the AR. You're on my radar, ain't nobody gonna help you, no safeguard. Yeah. Slit my wrist, fill the cup, can't coexist. Not enough, ball my fist, throw it up. Kill the kids, let death erupt. Slit my wrist, fill the cup, can't coexist. Not enough, ball my fist, throw it up. Kill the kids, let death erupt. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh A. Make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh A. Make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome.
Lost inside my thoughts, I just might hit the fucking bottom. Ain't got hope left in my heart, I just might hit the fucking bottle. It's just me and all I got is me, that is all I need. In the middle of the bed, I see the reaper in my dreams. Every day is a goddamn struggle, fuck it. Anything to help me, nothing, nothing. Tossing and turning, my stomach is turning. I call out the God, but I'm better off burning. I wish I could end it, I wish I could end it. I'm hanging up by a thread, let's not pretend that I'm fine. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Yeah, I'm losing my goddamn.
When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh A. Make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. When I die, bury me inside a Gucci coffin. Make hits all day and there ain't no stopping. Jay kill Josh A. Make tracks too often. I don't need a gold chain cause we're too damn awesome. Slit my wrist, fill the cup, can't coexist. Not enough, ball my fist, throw it up. Kill the kids, let death erupt. Slit my wrist, fill the cup, can't coexist. Not enough, ball my fist, throw it up. Kill the kids, let death erupt. Wow, that was a very evil track. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to really go in. I apologize, but goddamn.
Whip it like a NASCAR, I can see the time pass. Feel like I'm in high school, fucking me in gym class. Shorty, I remember that, I know you remember that. You was fucking with me way before I even wrote raps. Now I see a cash flow, I could be an asshole, yeah I know. But it's all good, cause I let her spend my money though. Playboy bunny though, shorty look like a porn star. I know she love me cause she fucked me in her sports car. I pull up on her, tell her that we finna go far. Drop top, smoking thrax, looking at the stars. Getting high, taking bars till we on Mars. I could make the ground move like I'm Avatar. Now I'm faded on my own in my bedroom. Now I'm looking at my phone, should I text you? I don't wanna sex you, I don't wanna bless you. Baby, I'm a priest in the underworld, guess who? Lil' Bo Peep with a brand new flow too. Looking at my teeth like you never seen a go-to. Never in the streets cause I never leave my home. If you wanna live a dream, I ain't coming, bitch, I told you.
Holy shit, this quality. I'm getting fucking clapped right now.
Let's go, baby. All right, straight to the mid lane. Purdue
Welcome back.
Turn to the middle. Holy cow. This is going to be great. Using the best luck skin.
And
trading.
we have both
Heavy.
junglers starting on opposite sides of the jungle. Viego starting on the top side, and Zinzao, or Purdue Northwest, getting their jungler start on the bot side, getting leashed as well. So these junglers both looking to avoid each other. I would say Viego more than Zinzao, right? Because he really wants to get scaling. He really wants to farm all of his camps full clear and get the scuttle and get to that max, item break point that he can get to on the. Whether he goes Immortal Shieldbow, Kraken Slayer, or whatever, he chooses to build Divine Sunder as well, is still a really good build you can go on him. Yeah, he really doesn't want to beat Zinzao, because Zinzao is still one of the best duelists in the jungle right now, along with Kha'Zix and possibly Kayn, depending on who you're playing against.
Yeah.
But both of these, I'm expecting, all of these lanes to kind of have a very passive laning phase until one of the junglers decides to, show their faces, right? I mean, it's Jinx Thresh, it's Syndra Lux, and it's Tahm Kench Camille. Like, all of these lanes have a lot of different ways to neutralize each other, but it looks like Schneider is actually getting the better of ISO right now.
Oh, man. Yeah, like I said, this Lux matchup versus Syndra, early levels, definitely get the scaling, goes more to the Syndra favor. Might tell a different tale of the tape as well. That's a flat first blood. Silver Dragon on that Amumu. We talked about it in draft, and it's showing up right now. The man just perfectly timed. Got the cleanse out of Toponer. So very good
jungle?
getting the Suns out of there.
I'm pretty sure he was seen. He stepped out. I'm pretty sure they saw him. But yeah, they're just, never mind. I guess we are going to see some action, though, from Silver Dragon here. Yeah, like you said, beautifully timed flash bandage toss. That double bandage toss is so deceptive, right? You don't expect the damage as well, because he will hurt, right? Even if he has E, he reduces damage taken to him. Like, he actually fits that support role really well once he got that double Q. I don't know, what's your opinion on, like, certain champions getting put into roles that maybe they're not necessarily meant for, as actually Barco Duck.
Oh, how did you miss that hook? There's no way you should have missed that. Barco Duck does have heal. Might not be fast enough to get out. The fancy feet dodging left and right. Silver Dragon's still there, still alive. They do have Rock Jungle coming in. They're trying to create something. The Shroud goes down. There's a Howard this going out. Good flay, but no escape. Oh, Toponer does manage to get out. Dropped very low. Rock Jungle double TPs, triple TPs. It's a party in bot lane, baby. Everybody's here as Tobias and Chug running for the hills. Has the flash available. Gray skin, big skin available. That's one DP Catfish managed to get out. So many summoners burned and not a single body dropped on the field. That was scary. There were so many moments in that shitty that something could have gone wrong. Definitely doubles going over to either side there.
Yeah, well, it was really, I wouldn't say necessarily a misplay, just kind of a unfortunate mechanics from Udon and Toponer, right? Missing the hook after the flay, and then Jinx also flashing and missing the zap. If that zap connects on Barco Duck, he's dead. He's done. Like, he dies because she gets into range with her minigun or even rockets. She gets the reset, possibly turns it onto Silver Dragon or Rock Jungle. Interesting, though, ISO did not match TP for TP. Now has the TP advantage, which is super scary, because these man advantages at this high of a level, right? We're at Masters Plus, or Diamonds to Masters, I think, cap. These guys will just, the moment they have TP advantage, they'll use it to swing a bot lane gank or swing a bot lane fight. As I'm not allowed to speak, Stink is here.
Oh, man. Silver Dragon sat on that ward in that bush for so long, and great tactics from Purdue to not, make him know that he was sitting on a ward, to make him think he was safe in no vision. Like, that's textbook tactics right there, and I love that from them to get those mind games going. Silver Dragon, he could have lived if he had just left, or if they had given him some sort of semblance that they knew he was there. Great for them with Blink Koi, as we do have Rock Jungle once again trying to get a gank. Go ahead and get ISO. Schneider, 1-1. Yeah, just that tempo is swinging in the favor of Purdue right now.
Yeah, and Purdue is playing pretty well given everything that's been happening, right? The double TPs, the flashes burn, what happened in the bot lane. They took advantage of Silver Dragon's no flash, and like you mentioned, it's that game within a game kind of stuff, right? It's like, well, we know he's here, but we don't want him to know that we know he's there because we want our jungler to come. And then you always have to be wary of those Thresh Lanterns with your jungler, right? Because it just extends their engage distance so much, especially if he has flash up. Now that he has flash up as well, he can Lantern Flash onto your ADC, and you can't do a damn thing about it. So we're gonna see how Purdue, uses this to their advantage. But Tendy's classic trading Camille pattern, right? Hook shot in, hit the Q, get the shield, and just walk out because they literally cannot trade at all. But interesting summoner choice. Going for the Ignite here. I don't know how valuable it's gonna be. Don't think you can have a lot of kill pressure onto Tahm Kench, especially once he starts building more tankier items. Maybe he's looking to possibly pick up a kill on the backside of these team fights that may happen or these skirmishes, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to. I do know that the Ignite Camille was definitely popularized the past few months in these duelist 1v1s and matchups. But it doesn't look to be too great up against Pinch. Ultimate's traded, gone down. Great denial. No missile dive for him, so he will take out Tindy's question mark pings coming out from my mind because he should have already died. That's not Flash to get out, but he got the stun.
No,
he can't get away. This is literally him getting away with murder. ISO is here. They're looking for Rock Jungle.
Rock Jungle, no flash.
There's no TP for Tindy's to rejoin in lane. No flash for Rock Jungle, and ISO TP top lane and gets the kill, and they get the Dragon Purdue in the driver's seat firmly in this first game. Things going completely awry for Return to the Middle.
Oh, and that was that TP advantage we talked about. Crow, I mean, absolutely. ISO doing it right. I mean, this is Tahm Kench. This is what he does, right? You come and gank him. He's like, all right, cool. I'm just going to kill one of you. I'm going to stall out as long as I possibly can. And I'm going to gain some HP as Udon Budon.
Flash Flay. Flash the body block. Silver Dragon is amazing. I love this man already. Such a great play. Body blocking the engage. And he knows he's taking enough to walk out. No problem at all. Bullet time was used by No Duck. Did use Flash and heal in that as well to make sure his buddy got out alive. Just all those summoners just to dissuade the dive from Purdue. It definitely worked, but they could do a repeat gank real easy, and it could go completely different.
Yeah, it's only summoner up for Silver Dragon is that Ignite right now. Poner does have all of their sums here with the Cleanse and Flash, and Udon still has the Exhaust, so he can set up a ganks really well, right? Exhaust the MF, walk up, Flay, hook. I mean, you either get the Amumu who's going to body block, or you get the MF, and as long as Xin Zhao is there, that's a guaranteed kill. Hopefully you get it onto your Jinx. As 12 years of jungle, after all that shenanigans that happened in the top lane, he actually didn't get to reset. So he's still sitting on quite a bit of gold here after that that kill and assist that he got. He's probably looking to turn that double cloth armor into a bramble vest, but
look at this setup in Tribush. I don't think Tindy's knows they're here. Rock Jungler is in the area. There's all three of them. They're going for it. They got matched with this roam. It's a 4v3 situation. Purdue might not like this. Silver Dragon gets the kill. There's the second bandit charge coming out. And 12 years Jungler running for his life. Does get engaged on, immediately exhausted. Does Rock Jungler have to flash out? Rocket from downtown. The Poner does get some good damage onto them. Making Return to the Middlesticks kind of rethink this dive as the 8 carries are going at it gun for gun against each other in the bot lane. As the rest of the dive has been called off. No Herald gotten for either team. But ISO, he still has full mana. I think he does have one available too. He got rooted. Not going to go for the engage. Had the opportunity to, but with the rest of the team hovering in the area, they're not going to go for it. Yeah, establishing vision, getting that dominant stance out, just kind of T-posing in the face like, what's up, bro? You want to go for this or not? Gonna walk away as, once again, Marco Duck, if he has bullet time, he's going to let it fly. Just like a typical railgun shooter. If he has his tools, he's going to use them. He's just trying to push the opponent back towards his turret and just get as much farm as he can in this.
Yeah, potentially setting up the dive here as well. I definitely... Ooh, you're just being annoying. So you're just being annoying. Yeah, Jinx has to respect this because Amumu's here. That's an easy dive for them. Curse of the Sad Bumby is still available. They're going to catch a plate. possibly 2, unless Jinx can fake that her support is coming here. Very good on her to try to at least fake the aggression, as Rift Herald is being taken by Purdue Northwest. But
Why did
Ken-
he walk into that? Tendies. Oh, spins him out directly to the hook. Clean plays him out of the hook shot out. There's no flash on this Camille. Only has to walk away, and the orbs come flying out. Unleash power. ISO gets the kill. Team sets him up, and he finishes a dunk as, oh my goodness, Purdue. That was such clean team play.
Are those the 2000 Lakers, Crow? Did I just see Shaq and Kobe on there with the alley-oop, the dunk, the jam, the monster slam? Oh my God! Oh my
poetry. Actual poetry.
It was beautiful. The spit out, into the hook, into the flay, into the you're dead. Camille got denied everything. Nothing was left for her. And they get the Rift Herald there as well. Even through all of that, though, Purdue Northwest is still down 300 gold because of the plates that Bark and Dragon were able to get here.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to try and go for more. Flash Cleanse gets the Mumu ult off. Kirsten Sadmoni is down. Can they get onto Deponer, though? Body blocking. Oh, okay. Looks like he's not going to do it. Udon is so good. Banner Toss 1 goes out. Silver Dragon trying to make something happen, but he supports, man. They're body blocking for their carries as much as there goes a ward in the bush, so Udon will scout both players down here. Both summoners blown from Poner as I die from Return of the Middlesticks. They are great sidestep from Schneider.
Oh my.
Manages to dodge out all of the damage. No follow-up CC available. Return of the Middlesticks. Gotta get that footing back if they're gonna try and turn this game around. You have to stay on the gold, but pressure definitely on the side.
Yeah, Dragon is up here. It is a Cloud Dragon, so we're guaranteed either Ocean Soul or Mountain Soul. Both very good dragons for both of these teams. Yeah, I think Purdue's okay with giving up a Cloud Dragon. You don't gotta lose the game off of that. Trying to go for the steal. Just shy.
It might be Infernal.
Oh my God!
What was that damage? I spoke too soon. I was focusing on the wrong thing. I should have focused on the amazing Unleashed Powers God of the Week and Rockets coming now from Purdue as they managed to get multiple kills. Shutdowns going left and right. A little bit of a cleanup off the back of that, but 3 for 1. I will take that any day of the week.
That was a 4-man stun.
That was perfect.
My
Setup.
God,
Setups.
beautiful.
The combos.
I mean, they must have not seen Syndra there sneak into that bush because she got that, and yeah, that damage was very unexpected. She was only sitting on a lost chapter plus blasting one. I mean, she didn't even have the Ludens there, but I guess nobody has MR on the side of Return of the Middlesticks, and beautiful follow-up. Give the dragon, but not the fight. They still had the awareness to say, okay, you know what, we can still fight this. We can still make them pay for taking this Cloud Dragon, and overall, oh, Chaponer, he's caught out. Sorry, buddy.
No living off of this one. No flash, no cleanse available. All the damage coming out. Full credit. Gotta go over to Rock Jungle. I'm okay with that. Give it on to the Viego. Get him big and beat so we can dish out damage in the fights. Yeah, just giving the dragon, getting those 3 kills is perfect. Snipe. Not enough damage, though, from Schneider as he tries to make an outplay. The 2v1 has to flash over the side. Unable to get a kill, but first brick, first tower bonus going over to Middlesticks. Like, we'll get that before Purdue does get this mid tower. So Schneider, not enough time for the objective trade to go over. Still, like, the gold in the favor of Purdue, but it is just barely. You'd have to think if, Snyder had an amplifying tone, some
Or Magic Pen or something.
Magic Pen boots, yeah. Would have been able to secure that kill as Tendies getting collapsed on again. Yeah, they're really abusing the fact that we have no flash. That ultimatum goes out. Tries to make something happen off the back of this. Hook shot does get him over the wall, but the burn will take him down. No use stink. Make sure he gets that kill credit.
Yeah, that red buff burn always catches everybody off guard. We see the Viego going for the Immortal Shield build. Yeah, that little extra bit of crit just helps him out so much because of the changes that have happened to his kit. Camille is going Divine Center. She is unfortunately 0-3-0, but she is still providing that pressure. She's preventing 12G's jungle from grouping, but gold now firmly, I would say, in the favor of Purdue Northwest. About 2,000 gold ahead right now on the side of Purdue. looks like Return of the Middlesticks is trying to make a play into the top lane. But that's a Tom Kenshin. That didn't happen. Last time you guys tried going there, you remember what happened. I don't think you want to pay him a visit. I don't think you
Yeah.
pay him a visit.
Yeah. I don't think they want to try that again. As Toner, he's just trying to get big and beefy, get that first item. As you know, Marco Duck already has his Eclipse. That's the thing about MF lethality build. She's gonna get her item break real fast. As you see how much damage she's doing to this tower, just ignoring 12 years of Jung. As we do have some backup coming. Abyssal Dive gets two, flash into the wind, comes lightning into ultimate. Great Curse of the Sad Mummy. We'll lock them up for a minute. Rocket goes wide from bot lane. Silver Dragon on the run, but No Use Think will claim that kill in the end. As Purdue Northwest does have the rest of the team there, squatted up, bidding his top lane tower. Pretty good pickup. Yes, it was just the support. He has died 3 times now in this first game. He does provide a lot of utility, but he gets folded pretty quickly in these fights as the game goes on.
Folded like an omelet, pretty much, is what's happening. But Jinx wasn't there in that fight. That's the crucial thing. She was just pushing down mid lane, getting her items. I'm scared to imagine what happens as Jinx starts joining these 5v5s. It might be a similar story to what happened at that Dragon, right? With the 4-man stun from ISO. Obviously, I don't know if ISO's gonna get another 4-man stun, but even 1 or 2 people, I mean, you have so much follow-up damage with Poner and Xin as well. It's gonna be rough. It's looking rougher and rougher for Return of the Middlesticks, although they're not out of the game by any means, right? It's only 2K at the 18-minute mark. Anything can still happen. Return of the Middlesticks still does have a very, very good team fight composition. If they can just execute Curse of the Sad bullet time and get that damage off either onto Syndra or Jinx, I mean, that's a one fight pretty much.
Yeah, definitely in one fight. In the beginning of that, the opponent did fire his rocket from bot lane to try and add some supplemental damage, but it went wide and missed 2 members top lane, so wasn't able to do that. And I predicted in draft that we're going to get Infernal Rift, and we have one by Jove, as it will be started up. Turn to the Middlesticks, looking to take this one, no problem at all. As, yeah, another rocket. Doesn't do anything this time. So, 2 dragons up. Turn to the Middlesticks, we'll get that as well. Silver Dragon, not the best spot he wants to be, as he will get gobbled up and taken away from his team. Tries to press that button to get away. There's the heal and the locket burn, but he's stunned. Abyssal Dive right into the gray screen. Silver Dragon will go down once again. That's the whole thing, it's just...
We are going to get into a slight pause. We're running into some technical difficulties, but so far, Purdue Northwest, the comp that we predicted, the comp that we liked, up 4-10. I believe they're up about 3,000 gold now with that kill and everything like that. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, chat, but I told you so. Purdue Northwest.
I, on the other hand, do not hate to say I told you, 'cause I love being right.
I know we're on the Middlesticks channel. I'm trying to be non-biased, guys. I'm trying to give you my honest take. And right now, Purdue Northwest is pulling away with the lead. But like I said, Middlesticks DG still does have a really good composition, right? They have the Amumu, the MF, the Camille as a split push threat, right? I mean, she's gonna get hers, whether it's gonna be later or sooner. That's the question. If they keep picking on her, if they keep bullying her in the side lane, it's going to be a lot rougher for her to get to that, split push terror machine that she usually becomes into the 30 to 40-minute mark. I mean, Lux is still just a huge variable because not many teams play against Lux. That's not a champion you play against. So you're not really conscious of like, oh, what's her engage range? How much damage is she going to put? Oh, that kills? Like you're going to probably hear that a lot, or you probably see that a lot. Oh, wait, that kills me? I'm dead here? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
a lot of good tools.
It's a lot of good tools. Return of the Middlesticks does have. I'm just a little bit worried about Silver Dragon right now, because once you get that like 4 or 5 death mark support, you just really lose your value, even as an engaged support. That's supposed to be going in this trouble. He literally has about a 2-second window to get a bandage toss, Curse of the Sad Mummy off before he's gone completely. Because you're not going to get the gold income needed to become super tanky like you would be a top or jungle Amumu, right? So it's starting to get to that point that's a little scary for Return of the Middlesticks, because once the Syndra has an items now, has her boots now. Jinx has an item, has their boots now. It's scary because they can do so much damage to this Amumu, who's supposed to be the main source of engage. Yes, Viego has a stun. Yes, Lux has her lasers. I mean, has her bindings. Um, yeah, Camille can jump in, hook shot and Hextech ultimatum. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to want the fight to be started by a Mumu bandage toss curse to the side mummy.
Yeah.
So if he's getting folded, like if he's getting origamied, like paper swans, it's just not necessarily the best case scenario. But we are seeing that this misfortune is doing a lot of damage. Like Marco Duck has a good amount of gold in his pocket. Got his Eclipse first before Deponer could get his
Mhm.
life bow or shield bow rather, as that's like their item breakpoints, and without EMF does a lot of damage. Like
Oh, she heard. Hey, she heard.
yeah, that passive plus that Q, nah, that hurt too much. And there's the true tanks they have on the team are the Tom Kinch. Thresh not gonna be like a true tank. He's gonna be building a little bit durable, but he's still like a light heavyweight man. Drop pretty easy. But looking at that, as long as they can keep people from getting on to go Barco Duck, I think Return to the Middlesticks can get this. As we get back into this game, oh god, I'm looking at that score now. That actually makes me a little bit sadder. 4
Yeah,
to 10.
4 to 10. Yeah, about a 3,000 gold lead here for Purdue Northwest. And I really like that you brought up that there's a main tank and there's pretty much like an off tank with these supports. And that lethality MF, all she really needs to chew through is Syndra Jinx. Because after that, that's that damage profile gone.
Yep.
Return to the Middlesticks has a much more expanded damage profile, right? They have the typical AP mage AD carry, but they also got Viego. They also got Camille. So if you're just able to kill Syndra or Jinx, either one of them, you will start running them over. And Purdue Northwest has to play back. They have to peel. So I want to see what Return to the Middlesticks does here and how they start setting up around objectives. Yes, they are getting the dragons, but it feels like Purdue Northwest is giving it to them rather than them taking them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I would love to see Purdue play a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more up, get this division in, do some picking of their own. When you're a Thresh that's ahead, you really want to be roaming with your jungler and really wanting to help them expand upon this lead that they have. As it's just a lot of defensive wards on the line of Purdue, like all in their jungle on that line, from top to mid. There you don't really see a lot of red wards on the blue side, which is what you would like to see, as we do have them roaming as 3 into the jungle. Yeah, Rock's gonna spot that out with that. Or that's the Infernal Rift for you, baby. Some walls are burned down, has a little bit more vision in the area. But yeah, just Purdue needs to push up this vision, push up the ward line, and put a little bit more pressure on the gas as Schneider. Yeah, he might die here. Well, he does die here as ISO gets the 1v1. A little bit of shield assist coming out.
Let's see what Tendies can do here. He does have the Divine Thunderer.
Has both his ult and Ignite. Waiting it out. Not gonna go for any.
Yeah, and an unfortunate solo kill, or pretty much solo kill coming out from ISO onto Schneider there. I mean, Thresh did get the assist, but he just got it like a Jarvan flag where you just throw it. It's like, I need some gold, man. He just threw his lantern out just to get it assist. Yeah, pretty much. And now ISO is also a split push threat. Not traditionally seen as a Syndra, but you definitely can do it. And it's going to be really hard to match unless you send more than one person, right? Because Lux can't do it. Like, she can try to wave the ult and stuff.
There's a TP on the backside, though. Lux might not be able to do it, but you know who can? Has a Hextech ultimatum. Got pushed back a bit. Great stopwatch. The rest of the
boys
team
are coming.
running. Laser timing, perfect. You have ISO flashing away. Everybody is here. It's a 5v5 situation. This is a little bit extended as they do pull into Silver Dragon. This is the rest of the team. Perfect Sad Mummy lands onto a few, but it really won't do much as once again, he's the first to drop for his team. Yeah, Purdue, they're going to take that one and turning towards the Baron. It's the 22-minute Baron here. They're going to go ahead and start it.
They do have the damage with the Jinx and Syndra, but they have to be careful. I think that this is the Baron they do when they need to turn, right? It's forcing the enemy team to gun. Oh my!
Oh, that's so much damage. Bullet time hits multiple comes to the half, but we do have Tindy's getting caught. No flash available. Great binding. Hook shot goes out. We'll get him to safety. As Sunder can heal up a little bit, but the chase is still on. They're kiting back as much as they can. Rock Jungle in the mist, looking to turn this. No, they will back off. Great job minimizing any casualties. Snyder goes for a light binding, does not hit on anybody, but it's a really good job for returning the Middlesticks there, not losing any more members out of that fight. Great attempt from Purdue to try to force the Baron to get catch onto multiple team members. Very, very disciplined play all around, I gotta say.
And this is, you know, these are Masters Diamond, like these are pretty much high Masters Diamond players, right? I mean, these guys, they know what they need to do. It's just execution. They know, you know, they got to figure out the game within a game. Like, oh, we're starting Baron here as Rift Herald is coming out. We're getting a nice zoom in. Oh, it's Schneider!
Oh, that's Chunk. Chunk. The opponent's out of the fight. Indy's trying to go in, try to get it to catch with somebody. Will get caught in the hook, and he's going to get shut down. Hextech Ultimatum does catch.
Wait a minute!
The opponent, though. Hold on. Hold the phone. It's a 4v3. It was a 5v3 situation. Nobody on Middlesticks died, but that's 3 drops for Purdue. Tindy's will take out. That's all the carries, Shippy. We were talking about how Purdue only has damage if their 3 carries are up, and all 3 are dead, and Middlesticks are turning to the Baron. What in the world can a Tom Kinch and Fresh do in the face of 5? We're trying to see right here is they're just getting some vision established. There's nothing they can really do.
Udon!
I'm gonna try and body block from the side. They will get the Baron, going over to Middlesticks, and yeah, they just gotta run from hills. There's some tanky boys, but they don't really dish out a lot of damage.
Yeah, ISO got caught on the other side of the fight. He was pretty much near that Baron River side, while Taponer was on the other side. He got caught out by the laser as well, so he was chunked out, so he only needed one more auto from Key.
Hold that thought. Dragon will be started and secured by Middlesticks. They're getting chased on. Everybody has pretty low health bars and pretty manageable mana. Purdue wants to make something happen. That Baron turn was so clean, like that mid fight. I thought Rock Jungle died there, but he timed his ultimate so perfectly, along with a shield boat proc, to get that health back and keep himself alive, and he needed to lead into Poner. And once you take out the Jinx in a multi-man fight, man, it's a little bit difficult for the rest of your team to follow up on that.
Beautiful double ward there. Those 2 wards, those are those lantern wards you throw, right? Where you throw it on top of the lantern so they can't click it. I think that's what happened to ISO.
Yeah.
They tried to lantern her out, but she was caught on the other side, and they just isolated her, killed her. They pretty much did what they did to her name. They isolated her, killed her, and then they just moved on to Taponer, right? And after that, like, yeah, Xin Zhao's a damage threat, but he's building that, like, Gore Drinker Stayrax build, right? So he's not gonna be doing as much damage as Jinx Syndra. And once you take those 2 out, easy Baron, easy turn on its head. Although Return of the Middlesticks is still down in gold, they picked up the Baron. I want to see what they're gonna do with it, though. That's the main thing. It feels like this is one of those Barons. It feels like this is one of those Barons that, like, you just take it for the takeaway purpose, right? It's like, oh well, you guys can't have it. We're just going to take it away. We're not going to really push into your inhibitor. We may crack a tier 1 here and there, but it looks like they are picking up some standing gold.
I really would like to see them push the envelope right now, push the advantage that they acquired. They're 3 dragons to 1 right now. They have Baron. They have stats available. If they can just siege, I mean, yes, it's almost impossible to siege against Jinx Syndra. You go in the right areas. I mean, 1 catch, you see how much damage they can output now with their multiple threat composition. It's just a matter of timing everything. As ISO getting on to Rock Jungle. He's going to try and make something happen here, but will get taken out. Schneider looking to be next in line, but no, Banner toss over the side here. Oh, that straight orb did so much damage. The rocket from downtown manages to not take out Snyder. He has 1 HP left. The man is running for his life.
He literally has like 1.
He had 1 HP. This man should not be alive right now. That last second W shield got him to stay alive. As Tindy's trying to push this top lane against 12 Years of Jung. He just can't catch a break. Tindy's, I love this man, but he just cannot catch a break in this game as he's looking to be routed. The rest of the team is there. They're so, oh, don't do it. Hook shot right into vision.
Oh, easy pickup. Easy pickup.
Its opponent will get that pickup, yes. And Yeah, that's just Purdue trying to stop any push.
Oh, another one.
Middlesticks.
Another
Oh,
one.
No. Oh no. Banner's toss onto his opponent, trying to make something happen. All the time goes a little wide, doesn't get all the damage they need. Exhaust onto Mark as he has to flash out of there, making sure no one can get onto him. Silver Dragon running for his life. Pretty speedy, has to dodge the zap. He does. He's still running. Can he get away? Only has steel caps to work with, but he's fast enough to outrun the rest of the. This Amumu outran a Jinx and a Xin Zhao. Put him on the Olympic track team right now.
That's that Usain Bolt. That's that Usain Bolt. He was dipping, dude. He was dipping. Gets out, doesn't let Jinx get the reset, and although it looks like Return of the Middlesticks is down in gold 2000, they are going on that soul point right now, and they pick up this Infernal Drake. If they pick up this Infernal Soul, all that gold lead that is in the hands of Purdue Northwest gets eliminated immediately, because that's just how much gold value those Infernal Drakes plus Infernal Soul gives, right?
That's Infernal Drake, Ego, Misfortune, hell, even the Camille. Honestly, even the Amumu, because his stuff scales pretty well with the AP scalings. Like, oh wow, yeah. Please don't let them get the soul. Purdue. If there's any time to act, it would be now.
Yeah,
I believe in you guys, and you guys can do this. So yeah, good.
Oh, Schneider!
Oh, shields don't save him at all. ISO saw how much damage that one isolated Q did to him. Flash ult immediately. That's so smart. That shows such a hallmark of a good player, as he knows his damage spread, his damage numbers off just one little ability like that. Great pick off, this close to the soul. That automatically puts him in a 5v4 situation. I don't think Return of the Middlesticks even want to try to fight that without their Lux.
I would expect Rock Jungle to try to go for maybe a Miracle Steal, and that's it, right? That's if you lose your jungler here, it's not the worst, but I think since Baron is coming up in 30 seconds, they might not even try that. The risk reward is super high, right? It's you get Infernal Soul, but if you die, you lose Baron. But Infernal Soul is persistent. They're actually going to be content on just pushing this mid lane out with no minions, but they're going to be caught in a rock and a hard place. These guys, I don't know.
They did get 2 towers for it. That's okay to give that one dragon. They're going to go ahead and sacrifice Silver Dragon. He knows his role at this point in the game. So he will go down to make sure his carries stay alive, as they did get 2 towers for this. Might be getting 3. Yes, we'll get 3. Tendy's split pushing as a Camille does at this point in the game. Great for her, but the pings are going out on the Baron right now. They want to go ahead and start this, and yeah, Purdue, they're going to go ahead and start this Baron as Return of the Middlesticks. They're nowhere in position to try and stop this. So yeah, this might Baron number 2 going over to Purdue. It's not dropping as fast as you'd want it to.
Oh, look at ISO. You got that blue buff there too, what the heck?
Bullet time. Final spark, they're jumping on. There's the stopwatch burn. Tindy's in the back of the pit. Tindy's on to 3 different people. He's taking as much damage as he can. Hex
wait!
Made him. Oh my god!
Xin Zhao isn't there! Xin Zhao isn't there!
Kill! Oh my god! Marco Dump going huge, going nuclear in this game. Manages to get the kills and the Baron steal off of that. 3 members of Purdue got dropped. Only one for Return to the Middlesticks. Pearson Jungle trying to keep those bays as long as he can. Maybe able to take out Schneider. No! Saved once again. Marco Ducky, MVP of this game. That's insane. How did they let that happen? Nobody got onto him and allowed him to get so much damage pumped out. Double kill and the Baron steal. Oh my goodness. Turn to the Middlesticks. You can kick them down, but you cannot keep them out of this game.
And that was just, Xin Zhao misplayed that so bad. He went outside of the pit, tried to secure a kill. The only thing stopping that bullet time was the Xin Zhao ultimate. And once he got out of the pit, you saw the Lux ultimate, you saw the MF ultimate just shredded through Purdue Northwest. They pick up the Baron, they pick up the mid inhib, or the mid tier 2, and they're going to reset with a lot of gold in their pockets. They're going to cash out, and they're finally going to return back onto the Rift with their first gold lead, I believe, of the game.
Holy cow. That, Chibi, what? Clip it! That was insane! Like, Barco Duck has so much value now. He has the Last Whisper, has the IE completed, has the Lord Dominic's completed. Got another serrated Dirk. This misfortune does so much damage right now. Schneider also, with that final spark, did an entire health bar's worth of damage across multiple people, allowing him to get, those execute breakpoints. So Schneider managing to stall as much time as he did with Zhonya's Hourglass there definitely helped out big in that fight. Now, this is the time Return to the Middlesticks needs to push this advantage. Dragon is not spawning for another minute 50 seconds, so they have to push what they can, manage these waves. Top wave is pushing into them negatively. They do have a mid wave to work with, and bot wave is pushing by itself. Tindy's down there in the bot wave to make sure that goes swimmingly. Purdue still do a lot of damage though. Their 3 main carries still do a damn large amount of damage, as 12 Years of Jung is still able to solo. Tindy's caught. Shot gets pulled out once again. Udon making sure he doesn't go anywhere. That's a start. That is a pick that they needed to grab. It's just
Tendy's giveth and Tendy's
taketh away.
Yeah. He got that tier 3 in the top lane up there, but also is trying to push a little bit too hard with this Baron. I just don't think he respects Tom Kench. He does not respect the eat, and he could just, gobble you up and putting you back into your team. And he's gotten hit with the eat into. Oh my
God! Deleted. Done. Put him in a coffin. 6 feet under. Fight the eulogy. Gray screen. You heard it here first. Local crazy psycho gets deleted by giant bright laser. It's the headline. Holy crap, Schneider. Yeah, this Lux is online. Like that's a Lux with no Medjais. So
online? Well, they're just fully loaded. She's fully decked. She's a souped up Lux, man. She's got everything she needs. Got the Ludens, got the Horizon Focus, and the Zhonya's. That was a one shot. That was just a one shot. Jinx's health bar is gone, but ISO.
The shield. Look at the size of that shield. That's so good. See, this is what you don't get from the support Lux. Hit Lux is viable. You heard it here first. These shields are
Infernal.
Yes, this is Infernal Soul. Indy's going in, making sure people can't get onto him. That's Infernal Soul. No contest at all from Purdue. Unable to make it happen. Tie up the dragons. So Baron has timed out now, yes, but the Infernal Soul on this fed MF and this fed Lux, pretty damn scary to play into. So let's see if Return to the Middlesticks can make this rotation happen and get these waves pushed, because like I said, trying to engage into Syndra and Jinx is going to be almost impossible, as there's the reset they need. Holy crap, that damage. The lasers and the bullet time both used, not taking anybody out. Abyssal Dive comes out. It's the push-up that Purdue needs. It's a very much a ping-pong back and forth right now. Both of these teams do so much damage, but it's spread out in different ways. As Purdue, they're pushing onto this tier.
They're looking for the end here? No.
They can't possibly. They do have the Jinx. Great amount of damage taking these towers, but the waves evaporate. Yeah, those final sparks are up so quick. Wait, they might actually be trying to push here for the end. They're only down cannon? 2 members. They do have a cannon.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no, the wave clear on the side of Return of the Middlesticks is just as good. So they got a lot. 2 towers and an inhib off of those 2 picks. It's 36 minutes. Yeah, it's 36 minutes into the game.
Baron is coming up in 30 seconds. It looks like Purdue Northwest is trying to reset, trying to cash out the gold that they have. Jinx is, I will suspect she's going to be completing that LDR. Yep, it's a 21-second ultimate cooldown on that Lux. She's maxed level on the ultimate. I believe she was running Ultimate Hunter as well. Also has a Transcendence. She could even sneak in another cooldown item if she wants to, but it does have diminishing returns. But actually, off of the reset, Return of the Middlesticks is actually going to start this Baron up. At least clear the vision.
Oh my goodness, they're going straight for it. This thing can melt so fast. This thing can melt so fast right now. They have to be wary.
They got him in!
To get into camp. But the bullet time! It doesn't matter if he gets hooked down. The bullet time will save their life. Baron playing the 5th man, though, takes him out of the backside. They're just
Jinx!
The Jinx sitting there. Final spark. But they will not drop 2 alive on the side. Schneider gets the snipe on an opponent, but here's the return kill from ISO. The damage too strong as the ace. Purdue Northwest manages to get Ace only ISO alive, along with No, you suck. They do have a large middle wave to work with. Chibi, this is 37 minutes into the game. These timers are so long right now. They
15
can march
seconds
down
on
to
a
the end.
Moo.
Oh,
15 seconds on a Moo.
it's only
ISO
Silver Dragon
did
to
buy
work.
the elixir. She does have more damage onto the turrets. How much?
This might be it. This might be it.
Boom.
Oh no, they're falling down. The towers are falling down, hitting both at the same time. The next is going to be exposed. Silver Dragon is up. How long can he stall for? How long can he stall for? There's 13 seconds until Rock Jungle comes up. 3 seconds until we do have Marco Duck. And there's no way he can make it in time. He's not going to make it in time. There's the ace. Last hit. And that's going to be Purdue Northwest taking this explosive game 1 in this best of 3 series. Chivy. Oh my God. I can't believe it.
That was a game of inches. Oh my God. Purdue Northwest, a back and forth fight, sneaking the win out off of the ISO carry. Oh my God. Yeah, thirst that quench. Yep. Oh my God.
When Baron fight to end them all, tale as old as time. The NA Baron flip. Holy cow. Like we talked about it all game. Once we got to the mid game spot, the mid and 80 carry, when they got their items, they were going to be a nuisance. They were going to be able to take over these games. It's just a matter of who gets ahead more and who wins the fights harder. It was that close for Middlesticks.
Yes.
This game went. It was that close. It got to that point to where the compositions hardly mattered. Both were doing essentially the same thing, but the untouched Jinx on the back line. Toponer.
Beautiful positioning by Toponer and ISO as well. The way that they were parallel to each other, so they both could not get caught out by any sort of CC. You had to choose if you are on Return to the Middlestick side. You had to either choose to kill the Jinx or you choose to kill the Syndra. And you just saw they chose to kill Jinx. Syndra got on there. She got the fantastic stun onto Lux and then was able to clean up the kill onto Tendies. That was a neck and neck game. That was just game 1.
Bro, my throat is gone. Like, that's it. Oh my goodness. I did not expect that. I knew it was going to be a spicy game, but that was, we just ate some Poblanos right now. Like, we were just chucking them. They turned up the heat from medium to like 9.999, like after the third dragon, and then boosted it all the way to 25,000 after that first Baron. Like, I was just shocked. I'm like, oh man, I thought it was going to be, okay, cool, Baron, wipe, cool, got ace, charge down, easy. But no, they decided to play ball a little bit more times. And unfortunately, we do have to look at the negatives. We do have to look at top lane of Middlesticks.
Tendies did get caught out a little bit too much for my liking. I think, in that bot lane push when they had that Baron, I think if he doesn't get caught out, he plays the wave a little bit better. He can potentially get an inhibitor turret. Top inhib was also open, but they didn't have that wave pushing, right? It was all into their tier 2. So they couldn't even, to them it would be a waste of time. That's where you have to look back and go, okay, if I fixed the wave here, if I started a slow push here, by the time we got the Baron and everything like that, we would have a top lane inhibitor to push in.
It was just unfortunate. We did mention the wave multiple times. We didn't mention how they need to get that under control in some form or fashion.
They had the game.
They had it. It was so close. It literally slipped through their fingers. That last fight.
Yeah,
oh man.
It was an interesting MF ult as well. Like, it was pretty much point blank in front of the Zinzao. Yeah, I get what they were trying to do. It did do a lot of damage, right? It was Eclipse, LDR, Infinity Edge, and I think and there was one more item in there. I don't know what they built. It was shredding through. You just saw it at that. Yeah, it was a game of inches. But
it was insane.
Off of that, game 1, Beautiful Crow, we are going to throw it to a very short break as we get the draft law set up, get the draft going. Don't go anywhere, because if game 1 is anything like going to be like game 2, you don't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere.
in the underworld, guess who? Lil' Bo Peep with a brand new flow too. Looking at my teeth like you never seen a go-to. Never in the streets cause I never leave my home. If you wanna live a dream, I ain't coming, bitch,
Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Wait a minute, I feel like I'm in my prime now. This is all we do, you know we headed for the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Wait a minute, I feel like I'm in my prime now. This is all we do, you know we headed for the sky.
Yeah, born in 96, cause a 9 to 5 just ain't for me. Dropped out, sacrificed my future just to chase all of my dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems, different behind all the scenes. Try to look behind the curtain, I wonder who pulls the strings. And I say fuck living lavish, I'd rather chase all my passions. My brain is so hyperactive, cause I got shit more than rapping. I feel alone in my thoughts, these memories just don't stop. I feel these dark thoughts lurking, wish I could shut them off. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive.
Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Wait a minute, I feel like I'm in my prime now. This is all we do, you know we headed for the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Wait a minute, I feel like I'm in my prime now. This is all we do, you know we headed for the sky. All my life I've been chasing more than normal everyday situations. It gets so hectic, wanting more than what you're born in. I stepped in with a vision, I want it, guess what, I'ma get it. My will is unstoppable, no talking, let's get to business. All this pressure I'm setting is almost too much to bear. I keep all my lessons I've written inside my heart, they're so dear to me. Keep them locked up so near to me, so loud that you can hear me scream. I'll take over the world with no rest in peace to my enemies. I won't.
Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive.
Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Wait a minute, I feel like I'm in my prime now. This is all we do, you know we headed for the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive, no. Sometimes I don't wanna be alive. Wait a minute, I feel like I'm in my prime now. This is all we do, you know we headed for the sky.
All right, guys, we're back and we're going to get straight into this draft. Game 2, return of the Middlesticks versus Purdue Northwest Esports. After that incredible ending to the first game, let's see if they can keep this tempo up and keep us excited and glued to our screens for this game 2. Off the bat, once again, that's the
All the same
off the
bands.
boards. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
same bands. They're just like-
Jarvin, Aphelios, LeBlanc, the Grave is actually taken out here
Okay.
as well.
Oof.
Return Mills is gonna run it back. Hey, Tendy's heard us talking that smack. He's like, all right, I'm gonna run this back. That's the salty run back in FGC. Anybody knows?
Yeah, that's 100% salty run back.
You immediately pick your character, pick your stage, run it back right now. That was a fluke.
Right. And it's interesting that they decided to interlock the Camille again without banning out the Tom Kinch, without taking away. Because just as I said it,
This is a true run back.
Purdue. Yep. It's like, look, we can run the set. It's all right. It doesn't matter. And let's hope it's a different result for Middlesticks. They should know what to do. They should know how to play around it. Let's hope they're able to do so, or else it's just going to be, hopefully not wash and repeat for the Purdue in this second game. But they're just going to take the time down as,
I'm going to take the
they're going for
Leona.
Leona.
So this is a zigzag angle for Purdue Northwest. They can potentially flex the zigzag if they see the Amumu misfortune. I don't know if they're going to run back that bot lane. I don't think it did horrible. There he is. There's the counter to Dom Kench. I love seeing it. I think Trundle works so well. He just becomes a monster, right? He becomes so tanky. And he just takes away Tom Kench's head, makes him a little squish ball, turns
Yep.
into a terrifying catfish into a little koi fish, as I would say. But they're not going to go lock in their bot lane just yet. I want to see, okay, they're going to take the Misfortune. But now Purdue Northwest, they can take any AD carry that's up. They can ban a bunch of supports now that pair well with Misfortune, right? They could potentially ban the Mumu. They can ban the Nautilus, the Thresh, Alistar as well. Generally, you want to see Misfortune paired up with those Wombo combo type of supports. So giving a lot of power to Purdue's draft and pick and bans right now. Tristana going to be locked.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Just as much safety and ability for their marksman as possible. And yeah, that Trundle pick was banned last draft, so they weren't able to grab it. So good on them for picking it up this time, return to the Middlesticks, making that adjustment. Yeah, Viego was doing a good amount of work, but it just wasn't, the essential pin that they needed, I feel, especially with how much utility they were getting out of Tom Kench. So the Trundle pickup is going to be really good. The pillar is going to be pretty essential in a lot of these team fights to get them the space they need. Like put this in between them and Tom Kench.
He wasn't getting
Get
resets, right?
Yeah, he wasn't getting the resets. That was the biggest issue for sure. As ban phase 2, take out the Xin Zhao. Yeah. Now they're cooking with oil. Okay. So return to the Middlesticks, capitalizing on realizing the mistakes they made last game, identifying what they should change. I'm liking this draft a lot. As the Galio once again will be banned out. Okay, so no Galio Camille combo. Once again, I think that was one big thing they were trying to play on Schneider to grab that, or Silver Dragon rather, as he does have a lot of plays on both Seraphine and Galio. So they're trying to pinch the pools of Silver.
Yep.
Trying to make them
That's what they did last time.
Right. As
And
timer goes down.
What are they going to be their final ban?
Syndra,
I want to say it's going to be a mid laner. Yeah, that Syndra matchup. ISO did carry those last couple fights. Like, he was a menace. But the thing is, I'm afraid of what else he's got, right? Like, what if he's got a what if he's got a Zoe? What if he's got like a Victor, a Cassiopeia, a Yone? Like, who knows, right? Vex is banned out here from Purdue, so that's not going to be picked up by anybody. But Purdue are going to save their mid lane for the counter pick. That's a smart thing to do. I love it. ISO was a star player that round or that last match. Save it for the counter pick. This Volley Bear is going to go into the jungle. I like it.
Interesting. I like it. I like it and I don't, Like, I do like it because Stormbreaker is such a great ultimate in later team fights once he does get tanky, but he also does run the risk of jumping in and getting subjugated immediately, allowing Trundle to become an absolute menace in the Rel pickup here. Okay. So this opens up an interesting amount of possibilities. The toy box has been opened. Buzz Lightyear will be coming out soon. So it's just the jump in, the snap, track repel, like sticking that onto Misfortune. That's a wombo. That's a scary wombo. Yes, we did love a Mumu bandage toss in the Curse of the Sad Mummies. Rel does the same thing. They're also looking to run back. Okay.
I like
it's gonna be the last minute switch to the Rise. All right. Interesting pick here. Snyder, pretty good Rise player. But it's
different playstyle than the Lux.
Different playstyle. Yeah.
Gonna be a bit more aggressive once it gets those lanes pushing, wants to get the combos off. We're gonna see what Purdue Northwest has. We're gonna see what ISO has in his back pocket against the Rise pick. I've seen Zoe traditionally picked into it. I've actually seen Victor be an answer. Syndra is being banned out. You could go in a completely left field and go for an AD mid, but you don't have that AP. Looks like they're just gonna stick with the Orianna, queen of the mid lane. Still in my book, I think she's just that good. She's always good. Have pretty good ball delivery system with the Tom Kench, with the Volley Bear, and with the Leona. Both of these teams have at least Purdue Northwest now has the 2 damage composition, right? They have the stable AP carry mid lane, and they have the hyper carry AD carry. While on Return to the Middlesticks side, they are running that 3 damage composition again with the Camille, the Misfortune, and the Rise. Rise allows you that scaling safety, similar to matching the Tristana. I think MF and Oriana function both the same in terms of big, massive team fight damage. We're gonna see if Misfortune actually opts in for the lethality build with Comet, or if they're gonna go for the press the attack Kraken Slayer build. I think that might have some more merit here, just because you have a Tom Kench, a Leona, and a Volibear, and you really want to try to shred through those tanks. The one thing I really like about Volibear as well is that Stormbreaker Ultimate can shut down turrets, can facilitate dives better, and if you're looking to play off of who was the weak link of Return of the Middlesticks, it definitely is that Camille pick right now, who's taking super disadvantageous trades and was, in prime position to be dived multiple times.
Yeah, and another thing I'm looking to see if we do have Tendies going for the TP Flash as opposed to the TP Ignite, because it just was not working for him.
Mhm.
It just was not working for him.
I think Flash is better.
Flash would definitely be the better option here, but this bot lane I'm really excited to look at because we already know how good Duck is on this Misfortune, and with support like Rel, I think Silver Dragon will have a better time than he did with the Amumu, because Rel allows you a little bit more safety options. The Attract Repel is great. The Crash Down is so good against Tristana. You can threaten her Rocket Jump with multiple abilities. It's just like flash stun on the Attract Repel into the Crash Down. She's not getting out of there. Also, I just love Rel into Leona. She goes in, you knock her back immediately. There's a good amount of safety for Bartgo Duck that wasn't available in the last game whenever Silver Dragon was playing on Leona. I mean, playing on the Amumu. I'm just hoping that he has a little bit more control in this game to actually not in.
Yeah.
Same for Tendies.
Yeah. I do like to see I would like to see more of Return the Middlesticks support here roam a bit more. I feel like Beaton or Udon had he better roam timings, right? He was in that top lane more. He was in middle lane more. He was just being more proactive on that thresh. And obviously that's a champion you could be more proactive on, but both of these AD carries can be left alone to their own devices. I think Tristana does have a little bit more kill power on the Misfortune because you can get that bomb into W into reset. You can just get so much more burst damage out. And Tristana also has the ability to dodge out Misfortune R if they look to roam past level 6. So I want to see how Purdue Northwest can potentially close out this game in their final, not in their final game, sorry, potentially the final game of the series. And if Return of the Middlesticks can bring it back into a game 3. But with that being said, we are going to go to a short break as we get everybody loaded up onto the Rift, get everybody synced up. Go grab some water, go grab some chips, possibly get your inhaler because game 1 was intense. And game 2 is going to be just as intense.
Yes, I'm excited. Right, blood's pumping. Let's do it.
To be the one to make you cry. I'll play inside, I'll start a fight. I'll tell your friends that I lost my mind. It'll take a while, but I'll start to smile. Broken windows and broken tiles, frozen willows, go for miles. Hope will let go, yeah, that's the style. And you don't know where my soul's headed. I'm forgetting you, so I say sorry, please excuse me for my mess. My heart's been pouring through my chest. I fell through corridors
Darks at night, I try to finish it early, pearly, whites get blurry. Surely I'll go bite the dirty dust. Cuts deeper as my head goes nuts. I'll be a believer if I ever see trust. I must be disgusting rust. Gotta hate myself, I just wanna unplug. Yeah, fuck no, I'll go where I want to, but I'm stuck in my bedroom. I'm telling lies to keep myself from hurting those around you. Yeah, after all these years I found you. I found you again. Sorry, please excuse me for my mess. My heart's been pouring through my chest. I fell through corridors of broken floors. I'm sorry that I left. Fell asleep in my new bed. I can't feel happy in my head. I see two moons and nothing more. I close my door, I'm left with less.
Goth boy
Is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yo, Josh, like, where?
All right, here we are. Do or die time for Return of the Middlesticks. Purdue esports, baby. Y'all can do it. I believe in y'all. Or can we get that spicy, spicy game 3? You have a lot of action lining up. Middlesticks right now looking for an invade. They do have a pretty decent invade composition.
Yeah, they got the Trundle, they got the Rel, they got the Camille, and I think Rel snuck into this bush, right?
Yeah, crashed down over the side.
Oh!
That could be it. Oh, got the flash interrupt. Hook shot goes in. This is first blood guaranteed. They're going to give it over to Tendies, who took flash this time instead of ignite. So that man is already off to a great start.
Yeah, Beautiful, beautiful kill from Tendies here. Nice crash down over the wall. That's something that, you know, you have to play against. If Rel's not in the meta, that's not something you're like aware of, right?
Yeah.
Everybody all the Rels used to do it like a couple seasons, or sorry, couple patches ago, right? When Rel was super popular when she first came out. But then people got smart to it. They would just ward it, or sometimes they would just stack it and wait for Rel to come in and kill her. Unlucky for Volibear there. Doesn't have his flash as well, so it's going to really mess up his ganking power, right? He really needs that flash Q to get things started. We're going to see what Tendies does with this, right? Backed, got the longsword as well, picked up an extra pot as well. So is he going to be able to extend this lead? Is he going to be able to push the boundaries, or is he going to get caught with that Tom Kench spit out combo that he was getting caught with continuously in game 1?
Look, I'm hoping that he adapts and changes. As once again, both supports have the same thing, same idea, but a lot more damage going onto the owner than going onto Bart Go Duck. Bart, he took cleanse. This is a smart marksman right here. Knowing he's up against so much CC and so much potential dive, taking the flash cleanse is so good here. As well as, you know, I'm okay with Silver Dragon taking the exhaust, just reducing the damage that could be outputted. Like looking for the flash pillar. ISO has flash and get over the wall. Schneider is here. Both mid jungle flashless now. Really good, but the timing on the flashes for junglers will be more in the favor of Purdue when it gets to that time. But you know, look, that's a repeat gank waiting to happen or return to the middle stick.
I know solo laners, man, they love it when their jungler just trades flash for enemy mid laners flash or top lane. They love it. They're like, oh man, this guy's a real homie. He trades flashes. Now Schneider has kill pressure onto Orianna here. Yeah, Trundle's ganks are going to be a little bit lackluster, but he just really relies on that pillar, right? That's his main tool. Flash pillar is nice, but even if you get the wraparound or even if you get a slight overextension, that pillar is going to do a lot of damage. And if he can time it right, can possibly interrupt either Zenith Blade or the Tristana jump here. We're going to see if Rock Jungle's got the pillar mechanics. As Volibear is going to go back into his jungle, was looking for a gank, but everything was warded out. And return the Middlesticks. Once again, coming out to a good start, gets that first blood, but I really want to see how they transition into this mid game, because for most, if not all of the game, Purdue Northwest did have control of it. Yeah, it was a little back and forth at the end, but they were able to close it out.
Repeat gank, there it is. Flash, Rune, Prison Pillar. There's no escape for ISO, no flash to work with. The damage is there. Rock Jungle, baby. No flash, no problem. Gets a kill under his belt. 101. That's, yeah, you're feeling pretty good if you're this Trundle right now. This is the rhythm that Return to the Middle Stick, carrying over that power and that momentum from their last game. Yes, it was a loss, but they didn't just outright stomp. Being able to come that close to the wire as Rock Jungle literally just backed in the face of No You Stink. That's a gutsy troll right there.
That's unfortunate. Didn't it clear his wolves either? Volibear went to try to go interrupt it, or I'm not sure really what he was trying to do. Maybe try to save his raptors there, but Trundle did get the back off, has the Sheen in his pocket, boots as well, so he's going to be a little bit faster. 12 years of jungle, though, still winning this. He's got a massive wave, Tendies. You do not want to fight that.
Yeah, I'm just needing Tendies to rein it in a little bit. Resist the int, you know? Just farm it up. Get it under control. Don't let that first blood go to waste. Good fake out there, making the back timing. Extend a little bit more for Jung. Both top laners still have TP. Either are used, as we do have a double stack of support and jungle in this bush. Purdue have it control warded, so they know Middlesticks is gonna leave the marksman in the bot lane to duke it out amongst themselves. Damage trade, I would think, goes in the favor of pickaxe to double longsword. You're looking for it, but no, this could be an answer gank. Silver Dragon has to burn flash here. Yeah, we'll burn flash. The rest of them are on the chase. They do have flash.
Oh, he's gonna get the crash down though.
Can't get out. There's no way for him to get out. As ISO will claim that kill, get that back in his pocket.
And that's the man you want the kills on. That's the man you want the kills on, right? I mean, phenomenal performance on the Syndra in game 1. I expect to see some massive shockwaves in this game from ISO. Yeah, I did get flashed on. Yeah, I did get killed by the duo of Schneider and Rock Jungle here, but he's chilling. He's coasting right now. He's got that 12 CS lead despite dying, so they're pretty much even in gold here. Ooh.
Man, yeah, even in gold.
Oh,
he got caught by that. Has to burn Tendies, man. Not
you
having a
sounded
good
so
early game.
disappointed. You sounded like a disappointed father. Like, man, he really got caught by that.
Oh man, it's a wide tongue. I promise you can dodge that, but nah, he's gonna get caught out there. Manages to survive, so that's good. I believe by this point last time he already had 2 deaths. So
Doing better than before.
yeah, doing better right now. As they will claim the dragon, Purdue does. Oh, that's so much damage. Ooh. Yeah, opponent has to rocket jump out of it. Does have his flash and exhaust. Did take the main flash, but he does have Hex flash in the event he wants to try to follow.
And Barco Duck here opting in, like I said, for the press the attack, possibly going into the Kraken Slayer build because of the triple tank on the side of Purdue Northwest. So a different look from this MF. Not going to be hitting as hard as the lethality early on, but even without the ultimate, she's going to chunk you out. She's going to do a lot of damage because of that passive, because of her Q double up. Oh, Udon!
Oh, no flash. Shockwave is there for ISO. Try to get the return damage. Phase Rush, not gonna help him as he gets sent straight to the gray screen. Very good roam timing. You talked about it in draft. Roam timings from Udon are just far better than the ones that Silver Dragon keep doing. And it shows once again that Purdue just have such a good communication line and knowing when to use their gank timings correctly, knowing when the jungle needs to be running around, or supports jungles need to be running around, and it results in another kill going the way of ISO.
And it feels like Udon is just one step ahead of Silver Dragon, right? I mean, you saw the double gank, right? That was coming. Yeah, that's a lot of CS coming out for MF. Also, though, Orianna does have the lead as well, but
ooh, he does have flash. That actually is the ultimate to get out of there. There's no shockwave. Flash to follow. Flash for flash. Both junglers traded. 2 ults burned, both junglers and flashes, but I think Return to the Middlesticks are fine with taking that. We'll just have the wave clear from Schneider. Looking like they're pinging towards this Herald. 12 years of Jung in a bad spot here. Does have the Abyssal dive to get out, I believe. Burns the flash. Gray health is there. Oh, perfect interrupt from the pillar. He's going to get killed. Tendies gets his revenge, baby. Claims the kill credit. And this can be a 1 Herald fight.
It's a 4v4 right now.
Oh, it is a 4v4. They're opting to back off of it, actually. Trying to reposition is very low. They can take this. They can burst this down if necessary.
Fortune is here now.
Oh, they're in the pit. They're stuck in the pit. Look at Toponer. Look at ISO on the backside. We do have Silver Dragon zoning them off as Barco does get a kill. And yeah, they're just going to mop them up. They have to burn flashes to get out. There will be a bot duo lane of ISO and Toponer getting out alive, having to burn rocket jump, having to burn flash from ISO. They will pick up that kill and get the Herald as Schneider trying to get some fancy feet to follow. One more Q should do it. There's no mana on ISO.
Component save him?
Jukes it. Gets in front of him. Get in front of him. Yes! And Schneider will keep on the ISO with the fancy feet, with the outplay. And this is Return to the Middlesticks turning it up. This composition exactly what they need in the early game. Power being able to get these combos going as Goofy 2 in the top lane, Shelly doing a little bit of dancing. Great pillar once again. Rock Jungle has been fought on with this pillar so far in this game. Trying to get Shelly to power, will not be able to. 12 years of Jung coming back into the top lane, able to take out Shelly, dissuade the push. Wonderful play coming out back to back for Return to the Middlestick.
Yeah, they speed up the tempo there. They're about 3.9k gold ahead right now, almost at that. Or sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah, 3.9, about 3.9, 3.8 k gold ahead at the 11-minute mark here. But the drastic thing here is that Tendies is actually 3-0-1 right now. Has his Divine Sunder at the 11-minute mark. Nobody on the side of Purdue Northwest has a mythic to their name. Kraken Slayer on the MF. It looks like Return of the Middlesticks is in a
Oh,
very,
no.
very good position, but Schneider,
He's not.
Turns the
He's
turret
not in a
off.
good position. Under the tower, no stopwatch to help him out. Yeah, that's a 3-man dive. That'll be them taking him out. Looks like Return of the Middlesticks had a similar idea. They will give another kill on the Tindies. They're in the Tindies' brain, and he is going to the next station. The man is 4-0-1. Definitely better than his last game at this point. Yeah, he wanted the run back. You know, he wanted to run that matchup back again, and he is definitely playing better. Definitely getting the better of 12 years of Jung in this matchup. As Turn of the Middlesticks turning towards this drag, Purdue has started it, but it looks like they're backing off. They don't want to take this fight. They will be committing the teleport of Tindies, who is in a good position. Oh, yeah, they're just muscling them out. Right now, Purdue cannot take any 5v5 fights, let alone 4v4.
Yeah, Rise wasn't even there, and they still gave the respect over to Return of the Middlesticks here. Solid 3,000 gold lead now for Return of the Middlesticks here, but what can Purdue Northwest do, Beautiful? I mean, their main star player, ISO, sitting on 1 and 3. The top lane matchup that they were winning in game 1 now is flipped on its head. You have to believe that Toponer over here is their beacon of hope. Maybe he can get some resets, get a kill here or there. I don't know if ISO is strong enough yet. Even if he does land an amazing shockwave, where's the follow-up damage? How do you clean up these kills? It's looking bleak for Northwest here. 3,000 gold at 13 minutes is a mountain to climb.
Yeah, it's definitely looking really rough compared to last game. You know, they had that tempo in their hands. They had the ability to swing fights with their multi-threat composition. Unfortunately, in this game, like you said, the eggs are definitely in the basket of Toponer or ISO. ISO, not so much ISO as he's not having the best game. 13 minutes, no mythic. He had to go Sork Boots Rush first. Not necessarily the worst, but not what you really want one of your main carries to be having at this game. My guess is to, you know, get the outman fights, you know, get the pickoffs, getting on to MF is a priority. Getting Rock Jungle, you know, to have to burn his ultimate before a fight. There's just a lot of factors that Purdue has to cycle through, run through that checklist of things they need to do so they can get back into this game. It's not insurmountable just yet, but it is fast approaching that point, as we do have multiple pushes. Tindies is just having an opposite game of what he had in the first game. You know, he's way more comfortable now. He has the item lead advantage over 12 years of Jung, and he's making it work as opposed to last game when he was trying to force things and they weren't really going in his favor because he knows that Purdue does not necessarily have the tools to punish him.
And what, you know, I look at like what Purdue Northwest can do here, and I feel like they can try to funnel farm onto Tristana here. I don't know how you match that Camille because she's at that split push point, that terror. Like, how does 12 Years of Jungle match? He's not ahead in tankiness. He's still going to take a lot of damage. Can you, even if you send to, right? Tendies has the flash instead of the ignite, so he has an extra getaway. It's not as easy to kill him, and that might just be making all the difference for Tendies here, right? That added safety, the ability to play forward more without having to worry about getting ganked and getting repeat ganked consistently. Now, Kraken Slayer is online for Tristana. If Oriana or ISO can pick up this Ludens or Leandries, whatever she chooses to go here, you have a recipe for a winning fight, right? A 2 to 3 man shockwave, a nice detonation charge from Tristana here, and you start getting resets. You start taking out, you know, Barco Duck or Tendies here, who's been prone to getting caught. You know, I'm not just gonna swap the narrative right now, just yet, until I see some clean gameplay of him. But he is in that driver's seat, and I want to see what Purdue Northwest can do, because just like in game 1, where Return of the Middlesticks was coming back, they were making the plays. I want to see that same proactiveness from Purdue Northwest. I don't want them to just sit down and let Return of the Middlesticks take every objective, take every tower, take all the CS, and just ping-ponging waves back and forth. Yep, okay, there we go. I thought we were going to hit a slight pause, but we're okay here.
We're good. Everything's fine. We're good. But yeah, this is definitely a different side of Return of the Middlesticks. More so something you saw when they, got that complete 2-0 in their first round games. You know, like you see them actually playing controlled. You see them taking their time with their plays, not just jump rushing straight into it, and it's working very well for them. So this is the return to form for them. They want to force it to the game 3 tiebreaker so they can get to the next round. They're not going to give this over easy to do, as they're just playing very well, very controlled League of Legends. And it's like, if you watch the first game, it was just like, you're looking at this one and you're a little confused. You're like, how is Purdue losing like this? What's going on here? Well, they're not able to make the hyper proactive plays that they were able to in the last game, strictly off of composition difference and strictly off of the champions and the play style they have to do in this game. It was a 2-threat composition last game, but you also had a different jungler. You know, the Xin Zhao was different than the Volibear, I say, as they get a very key shutdown up top. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, we're good. I'm just gonna keep going past that point, but not able to get the huge catches they're able to do in the last game, and you also don't have Silver Dragon on something that kind of imps like the Amumu does. He has more agency and more control with the Rel. So that's going to be third Dragon of the game, going over to Middlesticks after Tendies got collapsed on by 3 people and got his legs shattered to a million pieces. They're going to rotate over to his mid lane, knock that down. Tristana plus towers is pretty easy to do. Buster shots to knock away. Oh, wait a minute. You can't do that. Tendies literally coming in like a football player, stacking the crap out of them. Realm Warp into the Shockwave, into the Solar Flare. Marco Duck is there, though, has to get in up close and personal, get the gun barrels going blazing hot. Will return the kills. Did anybody even die on the side of Return of the Middlesticks in that fight?
Nope. That's possibly an inhibitor. That's possibly an inhibitor, or at least a turret here. Tanks are only alive for Purdue Northwest, and that was a beautiful catch from Silver Dragon. That was a nice crash down into the Magnet Storm. They greeted for that turret. Purdue Northwest greeted for that turret. They pay with their lives. They pay with their tier 1, their tier 2. And Rise is 2-2-6. MF is 2-0-3. And this Camille is 5-1-2 right now. Ravenous, Hydra, Divine Sunderer. It's getting to that point. It's getting to that point, beautiful Crow. It's getting to that point.
All I'm saying is Tendies was so mad about that 3v1 gank in that top lane. Man, TP'd in and hit a Goldberg spear onto Toponer as he was rocket jumping through the air. I need that clip for my own personal collection because, oh my god, that made me sweaty. Like, this man literally came out of left field, by god, out of nowhere, and took this man straight to the gray screen city and just completely capitalized off of that Return of the Middlesticks. Pushing forward, I thought with that Realm Warp into that Shockwave Solar Flare that somebody was going to drop, but no, Purdue lost 3. They just don't have the damage, they don't have the items, and yeah, Tendies, he can play a lot more confident now. He is at that 2-item breakpoint with the Merc Treads now. Nah, the man is he's feeling himself.
Oh yeah, and the thing is with Purdue Northwest's composition, even if, like I said, ISO hits that huge shockwave, you really need Tristana to follow up and start getting those resets, start getting those attack speed steroids off, the detonation charge, and really start jumping around, because right now they just don't have the damage. Oh my lord, that double up damage. I mean, that's just look at the sheer damage difference, right? Barco Duck having a phenomenal game here. Tendies as well. Tover's a jungle. Oh, he's getting picked on. He wants revenge, man.
Yeah. This is for game 1. This is for lane phase. You fat catfish. As they're just making him feel so bad right now. Not letting him play.
Yeah, I know he's only 0-2 right now. What it looks like on the screen, but the fact that they also killed him twice, but they've also pushed him off a turret so many times, like, they have just been bullying this guy and not letting him, enter these team fights, right? And now Tendies is the more proactive one, using his ultimate to catch people out, using the hook shot, where in last game it was 12 years of jungle, able to just keep, oh, Schneider? He's fine.
Solar Flare directly onto him.
No, he's not.
Breaker going on. He's not fine, Shippy. He's not fine. He's dead. Barco Duck will be able to take out opponent on the backside after he takes out Silver Dragon. That was such a good catch. And wow, Wow.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Under the tower. Takes 3 shots. Oh, no, Tindies. You don't want to run that way. Fast to flash. Get the safety. Will be stunned up. Abyssal dive. Shut down going into the pocket of ISO. These are the pickups that Purdue needed to grab. Get the gold into the pockets of these carries. ISO picking up 2 key kills there. That gold into his pockets. This is that return that they needed. And it's definitely a big first step in the right direction.
Yeah, looking to possibly complete that Archangel staff here. Is ahead of the curve. Psych, never mind. Rise went back and finished his whole Archangel. That's fully stacked. He's gonna hurt. That man's gonna hurt. We're gonna see if Oriana can come back and complete it. Hopefully she does have it here for these team fights. Dragon is coming up in about 30 seconds. Baron Vision's being swept up, but Mountain Dragon here, Mountain Soul here. They're just gonna make so many members of Return of the Middlesticks tankier, right? Rock Jungle is going to love having those extra resistances. Silver Dragon as well. He's going to love having the extra armor and MR on top of just what he gets naturally with Crash Down and the Aftershock. But do you think Purdue Northwest fights this, or should they just take the farm and take the lane shove? Because I think they should just give this one.
They have to give it as here's a Jung. He's very tanky. Can he survive? Gets elapsed on the Hextech Ultimatum. But on the back side of that, there is no Yusuck. He has to get out. The bullet time will ensure that he goes down. Well, you were asking if they wanted to contest this. It's looking like they're not going to be able to, Shibby, as Middlesticks get the cleanup, get the kill onto the jungler, and they're rotating straight to that mountain. Yeah, this is the dragon that both of these teams would love to have with their tanks. Purdue might have wanted to play that one a little bit better. Middlesticks, they're happy to grab.
And it looks like they're turning their eyes towards the Baron, at least going to clear out some vision. Oh,
that's
and it looks like Rise's Realm Warp. Oh,
1v1. Okay, the dragon caught out, but he'll be all right. Toponer playing up very brazenly, as you know, there's literally 3 champions right there that could stun him and lock him down. Sure, he has rocket jump, yeah, but he's not running cleanse, he's running exhaust, so he won't be able to get out time, so to speak. So I like to see him not play so far forward, you know. No vision for Purdue to work with. They're gonna try to use the Oriana orb to get something. They're just getting forward. Well, 6. I don't think they're actually trying to go forward.
Yeah, I think they're just, excuse me, threatening the Baron, just threatening the vision out, trying to keep Purdue Northwest honest, you know, not send too many members down into that bot lane to catch Tendies out. Now it's Purdue Northwest's turn to clear out vision, and we're going to see a little bit of this back and forth happening probably for the next couple minutes until Dragon comes up, or unless a massive pick happens, either in the bot lane or in the mid lane or somewhere along this area, because it feels like both teams aren't really not really wanting to commit, as 12 Years of Jungle is just going to eat that true damage Q.
Yeah, 12 Years. He does not have his Thornmail yet. He does have the Steel Caps, does have a Forge Fire. That's dope, but Camille does not care at this point in the game. Has Hysterics completed now. That's the triple item threat you love to see on a bruiser, as Middlesticks are gonna start out the Baron right now. Good for a bait. Tendies does have TP, can join at any moment he wants to. He's running down mid lane right now. This Baron isn't dropping particularly fast. It does have enough time for the rest of Purdue.
They're taking a lot of damage too, though.
They are taking a lot of damage from the Baron. Rock Jungle about at half health.
The rocket jump!
Oh, jumps in, crash down, Magnet Storm, bullet time, baby. There's a combo. That's gonna be 2 quick kills going down. That's a double 4. Schneider, as he is pushing on forward, and that's 3 down. Great shockwave, gets a kill. Only onto Silver Dragon though. Robort behind, making sure nobody gets out alive, and that's a triple for Schneider, a double for Mark, and that's the ace. Go right back to the Baron, started up again, baby.
See?
Return of the Middlesticks. What did you see, Shippy? You saw the wombo combo to end all wombo combos, baby. That's what they were looking for all game.
What is Potter doing? What is he doing? Rocket jumping in! That man's insane!
Oh, man.
They thought they could kill Dragoon. They do get the kill, but he gets the crash down, the Magnet Storm, and then the bullet time comes in. That was a whole lot of damage being taken from Purdue Northwest, and yeah, I don't know about that one. You gotta go back, review the VOD. Review the VOD, review the tape. You gotta be looking at Poner and be like, man, why are you rocket jumping in here onto a rel? I cannot understand. I cannot understand the reasoning behind that. Did they really think that they would be able to burst down Dragon before he could get the Magnet Storm combo off? I'm so confused.
I mean, we had just spoken on it earlier when they was playing forward in the mid lane. The towers are going down. We had spoken on it when he was knocking on the tier 1 tower, rather. He got collapsed on. It's the same thing. Just this opponent on this champion has not had the same effect he did on that Jinx, which is really interesting to say because you're allotted a lot more safety net with that rocket jump. It's just choosing on how you use it defines on how you will play for the rest of the game and how the game goes for your team. Rocket jumping forward into a tank that can stun you 3 different ways, definitely not the move, my guy. And Return of the Middlesticks punished him vehemently for that mistake. They got full 5-kill ace and a Baron on top of that. As we do have a quick little.
Yeah, I believe one of the team's junglers has been having some DC issues right now. Yeah, it is Rock Jungle on Return of the Middlesticks. He has been having some pretty spotty and dodgy connection. If you have seen the stutters that have been happening also throughout the game, that's probably when they were pausing and when he was DCing. But Return of the Middlesticks, man, coming back with the counterpunching game too. I feel like they've been in the driver's seat of this game the whole time. They have not let go of control. Although a couple of mistakes coming out from Purdue Northwest, questionable ability usage, questionable positioning. I think Return of the Middlesticks does close this game out, and we do get a game 3. It has to be massive blunders from them to let Purdue come back into it.
It would. Like, you would literally have to take your hands off the keyboard. God, that last play just got them so far ahead. It's just so crazy. Like, looking at the first game on how Purdue was able to take these fights as they wanted and dictate the pace as they needed to, versus this game has literally since level 1, that invade first blood.
Yes.
Middlesticks have just been literally, as my people have saying, on your bumper the entire game, because like they're just not letting up. And it's interesting to see because one, Tindy's, he ain't having that game that he had last time. Same for Dragon. Like, I don't think he's died more than 3 times. And it's insane because in an Amumu game, he was just kind of going for these plays that he thought would work, but he was in a Amumu and they just didn't work out as well. On this rel, however, though, clean. Every single play, just the snaps, the magnet storms, the crash downs have been so clean. And we have to look to the other side. Purdue, Poner cannot be jumping in like that. His rocket jumps have literally cost him 3 separate fights this game.
Yes.
It's he cannot be doing that. If they are starting to turn around, that's one of the points you need to look at. Another point I'm really looking at is in the top lane. 12 years of Jung, he's just not having the same impact as he was last game. It's just not working.
He's just not tanky enough.
He's just not tanky enough. Yeah, he's not able to get the outplays on to Tindy's like he was in the last game because he isn't ahead this time. And playing a top catch from behind is always difficult to do because you overestimate how much damage you can take with the gray skin, with the gray health. So just shoring up on these 2 lanes, getting a bit more vision, working on these T-play, getting these better catches because they really do have good catch potential. You saw when they were in the jungle on red side how they caught out how ISO got the kill onto Schneider when they caught him out. The Solar Flare, the Zenith Blade, the Stormbreaker, the Stun, the Shockwave. They have so many tools to catch everybody out at a reasonable more distance than Middlesticks does. So just looking for these picks, needing to grab them as we're going to get back into the game as Middlesticks is knocking on the door of Purdue.
Yeah, like going for that bot lane and doing the 1-4 split push right with Camille. Now, heavily as we do get into a slight pause. Yeah, slight pause here, but like they're just crashing down, right? They're just knocking on Purdue Northwest's door here. Ooh, the TP is coming out. They're looking for a pick.
Deep TP. Oh, man. No, you saw going in deep. They're trying to get on to Snyder here, and they will get the shutdown that did go into the pocket of Toponer. He does have the reset. The bull time was already used. Shockwave was also used. Look at the low health bars, though. This is the fight they want to take. This is the fight they needed, but the double kill coming in. Oh my god! Rock Jungle managed to get multiple before he goes down. That was just a 2v1 situation. No! Tindy's in the top lane in the base. Takes out the inhib. They're trying to hunt down ISO, take down the last man. He has no stopwatch, he has no flash. Manages to use the, I take that back, he does use the Zanya's last instance, but will be the ace as Tindy's used to one of his own.
15 seconds.
Baron is still alive, but they don't have any waves. Oh, guys, get out of the base! Oh
Rock
my God! You're kidding me right now! Double shutdown going into the pockets of ISO. The tower's playing in this bit of the 6th and 7th man as he gets the 2 kills on the last remaining members. There were no minions in the base.
Dragon is up!
Oh my god,
Dragon is up right now, and Mountain Soul is on the flavor for Return of the Middlesticks, but Purdue Northwest, they got the bodies, they got the people.
Remember how I said all it would take was Return of the Middlesticks taking their fingers off their keyboards? Well, you just kind of saw that.
No. Beautiful throw. They didn't take their fingers off the keyboard. They completely blinded themselves.
They're chasing off ISO. He's going to be isolated, and he does manage to pop the Zanya. TP's coming back in. This is another fight happening. Not have 12 years in jungle. It's a 4v5 situation. 4v4 situation. They're jumping in on the backline. Great pickup. Tindy sees into the backline. Managed to get another one. Rocket jump will be taken out of the mid-air. There is no Toponer. There is no 12 years of jungle to help out in this fight. He returns to a team too late, and that's back-to-back aces for Return to the Middlesticks. This time, they can put a stamp into this game. This time, they can take the mini wave into the base, and this time, they can figure out the rest of the structures and take us to a game 3. It took a little bit of a stumble, not gonna lie. That had us in the first half there, last fight. But now, emphatically, Tindy's taking the towers, taking the Nexus. Had me a little scared there for a second, but that will be Return to the Middlesticks, taking us to a game 3.
What did I just see? That is either the most elaborate BM I have ever seen in my life, or the best troll I have ever seen. Like, my God. Return of the Middlesticks, if anything you do, anything but one thing, anything you do, I could guarantee that they give you an exciting series, an exciting game 2. These guys keep it fresh, man. They keep it exciting.
Look, if there's anything I am first, it is a Bark fan. Chat knows what's up. Literally just absolute insane.
Yeah, it was insane. It was really,
shout out,
really
yes. Shout out to
they ran it back. They ran the composition back, right? They ran the
back,
Camille. They ran the MF. They said, you know what? We'll let you have mid counter pick. It doesn't matter. They bullied the Tomcats. They got tendies ahead, and it looks like that is the key to victory right there. Getting tendies ahead, getting Camille ahead, putting him on the carry, and letting him just take over the game.
Oh man, he took over. That's for sure. Call him 2020 World's theme song. And definitely took over as Return of the Middlesticks. Look, we were looking for that comeback to bring us to game 3. I know Quanta's gonna be sad that he doesn't get to go to sleep, but cue it up, baby. It's game 3. We're coming. Twitch chat, don't go anywhere, or maybe get some snacks and come back. Relieve yourself back. We'll be back. Game 3. It's happening, baby. Woo!
Shit's so fucking great, I'm about to come for the crown. I swear I'm about to crush the game like I weighed 3 in Japan's, and everything that's in my way has never been underground. Yeah, pop stars, that's my target. I'm not finished with the track until I know I went my hardest. I'm not finished until everybody looks around the room and shakes their head in disbelief at all the chaos that I started. So I slave away at every single track and never quit it. Got that top 40 chart up on my homepage, that's my hit list. I got Chloe Grace and every A-list female on my wish list. But she's underage though, so I don't know how that works. Keem was saying he's my friend, but it's the green he's after. I had to spend it all on Bill because I kill fake rappers. Now I'm spitting from the top so I can kill the chatter. Look at all your favorite MCs, they're really just actors. Yeah, I wrote the song on a plane cause I'm so Marty McFly. I hope you guys enjoy this new EP. I've been working on it for a while, and yeah. Here we go.
I wrote the song on a plate cause I'm so Marty McFly. From Seattle to Maine, I'm writing songs till I die. I wrote the song on a plate cause I'm so Marty McFly. So motherfuck all the fame, I'm writing songs till I die. So 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 motherfuck all the fame, I'm writing songs till I die.
And I decided that all the things I did really wasn't right, and that I should think of people as human beings, not as black or white or red.
Legendary, sending all these rappers to the cemetery. Cleaning up the game, it's never been this fucking sanitary. Bitch, I'm on my come up, I'm writing till the sun up. I've been working for a minute, can I get a fucking thumb up? Yo, I blacked out and I got it. Dough all in my pockets like I won the lotto. I've been invading your playlist so you can call me Bono. Fans say my shit is amazing and I just like to wallow, but I'm surrounded by yes men, compliments feel so hollow. I got no guidance like Jaden, so I pick up the throttle. Going about 85, I love these thoughts in my mind. Like where the fuck am I going with my life? But then again, I'm thinking back to what my dad said. He told me only that true art is worth the price of death, and everything that's in my way is just another test. I'd have to want it way more than I want my next breath. I would die for this. I spend all my money on my passion, I provide for this. Everything that I work for, I'm alive for this. Yeah, nobody can take that away from me. Nobody.
I wrote the song on a plate cause I'm so Marty McFly. From Seattle to Maine, I'm writing songs till I die. I wrote the song on a plate cause I'm so Marty McFly. So motherfuck all the fame, I'm writing songs till I die. So 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 motherfuck all the fame, I'm writing songs till I die.
Alright guys, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. And here we go.
Thank you, Lockage.
Look, hey, I tried to give in so weak. I did not vibe with your energy. Shorty, I prayed to a higher up, you're meant for me. But all I was told was have no sympathy. Girl, you know you do the most, hey. That's not my forte. Little shorty, I go ghost like I don't see you in my dope. I like I'm plain Jane, look at her while she got a bow face. I told her if she think I'm cheating on her, yeah, that's no way. Oh, I ain't have enough. And yeah, I try to teach you, but you can't learn how to love. You had me like, oh, I didn't had enough. I think our happy days are over, cause the sad ones that enough. Yeah, this was supposed to be a happy song. Just be grateful that you had me long. It's obvious that I've been holding on. It's obvious that you be doing wrong. I notice your attention is somewhere else gone. We had so many promises, but life is unfair, it's gone. Got some baddies in my pockets like referrals. And then I know some women out here trying to change my world. You be out here showing your ass like you want some cover, girl. Last time I checked, that was your nigga. Why your number for the world? Yeah, you know I just find this shit crazy, cause I thought you was a rider. But now I got some shorties trying to save me like Messiah. My next boo, mommy, made dinner, it was fire. Just care about my emotions, that's what I truly desire. Girl, you know you do the most, hey. That's not my forte. Little shorty, I go ghost like I don't see you in my dope. I like I'm plain Jane, look at her while she got a bow face. I told her if she think I'm cheating on her, yeah, that's no way. Oh, I ain't have enough. And yeah, I try to teach you, but you can't learn how to love. You had me like, oh, I didn't had enough. I think our happy days are over, cause the sad ones had enough. I think our happy days are over, yeah, that cup has run its cold. If you think that I'ma kiss your ass, baby girl, you must not know. If one of your 2+4 rip code, we about to go smoke on this cut. Oh God, just know you'll never hold me, yeah. I fucked with you, I really did. I trusted you, not again. That's crazy. You thought that you could play an ex-player, girl, don't play me. Girl, I will do you so
make babies, no, no. I do Reiki, got my stones from Lil Haiti, no, no. Girl, I stay silent, yeah, money, it can't change me, no, no. So why you doing what you doing? Just know I don't do no wrong, yeah. I could really do you dirty, but I don't do you dirty. I heard you was fucking with some nigga way back when from Little Bird. You think the streets ain't talking, but at night it's loud as hell. As long as I keep a pure heart, I know I will always prevail.
In my life, tell the Reaper I'm sorry. Suicidal thoughts in my head still haunt me. Wrote the fucking note, I read it back and then I trashed it. I don't wanna be depressed, it's just a fucking habit. Got tattoos on my arms so I can't cut. Barely even stay my fucking self so I can't love. Cut off all my friends, they ask me why I'm so heartless. I turn around and ask them why they leave me in the darkness. In my life, tell the Reaper I'm sorry. Suicidal thoughts in my head still haunt me. Wrote the fucking note, I read it back and then I trashed it. I don't wanna be depressed, it's just a fucking habit. Heart breaks every time I see your face. Now I feel this shit myself and I was at a million plays. While failing all my classes, teachers I wasted potential. Could've been a doctor, but the music more essential.
What are they going to lock in as their third pick? Could be an ADC, could be a support.
They're counting down. Civ,
Oh,
Civ. Ah, okay, okay.
wow. That is a champion I have not seen in a while. Very good wave clear, very good utility, I would say. ADC, but can pump out a lot of damage if it gets the correct items, right? Those boomerang blades can crit. It can hurt super hard as they're bouncing between your team. The spell
Also,
shield's nice. Spell shield's nice,
yeah.
but
And then
I
the
don't
Jarvan
know.
flag.
Yeah,
That's additional
I
speed.
don't know what build this Sivir is gonna go, right? Because you can go that boomerang blade crit. I mean, sorry, the ricochet crit build,
Ricochet crit
or
build.
you can go the boomerang blade lethality build, which is
Right.
looking pretty good into this composition. MF, Riven, Graves are not going to be building too much armor. Yeah, Graves has the grit, but that boomerang blade, especially comboed with Camille Jarvan, can just shred through teams. But Return of the Middlesticks is going to ban that Galio out. They're going to lock in the Graves as their jungler.
Okay.
So jungle,
Another different look.
yeah, jungle, AD carry, and top lane all picked for both of these teams. So mid and support will be left up on the table. So we see Purdue banning the Yumi out. I hate that champion. I'm glad it's banned. I hate it. Hope it gets deleted.
I'm a cat person. I do like cats. I hate Yumi. But yeah, so interesting to
being banned.
note. So we got the Tindy's Ribbon, but we also have the Rock Jungle Graves. Man is pretty damn good on the champion. It was banned out in the previous games, so he
Yes.
wouldn't get his hands on it. So a lot of comfort for Return of the Middlesticks. They're really trying to hammer this home and really trying to get to the next round as they're looking for some more engage rather than this time. I see some cycles through the Rakan, maybe. The Rel is still up and would be pretty decent into counter dive, but looks like
Rakan's
we
good.
will okay, Rakan is good here. So this will be the third unique champion for Silver Dragon as well. Both him and Rock Jungler just cycling through their pools right now. Not a pool, it's a champion ocean. They got chance for days, apparently. As they will pick up the Rakan here. Also a really good pickup.
I
We'll be
like
able
it in
to,
the
you know,
Sivir.
yeah, like Rakan in the Sivir. We'll be able to dash around. Battle Dance is great, but where there's a Rakan, there is also a Braum. So
Yeah.
gonna slow him
Classic
down.
counter.
And a lot of auto attackers.
Yeah, I like Rakan too because you can use the battle lance, like you said, the W knockup as well. Sivir has to spell shield one or the other. Either she gets
Right.
charmed or she gets knocked up. So you don't really get an insane value out of the Sivir spell shield. You have two abilities that can CC, and that's usually generally how you want to pick into Sivir. Sivir Braum, really nice lane. They're gonna take the rise here away from Return of the Middlesticks. Very good pickup. I like taking it away, but now we have to see what Return of the Middlestick answers with. They need AP. They need something hard hitting. They
Yeah.
need something strong. Do they go back
I
to the
would like
Puck?
I would like to see the Silas here because there's a lot of good ultimates that he could steal.
Yeah.
And we do know that Schneider loves to play some Silas, some Controversy. Might go back to the Lux, might go for the Victor. Thought that TF hover. Looking like the Lux. Okay,
Lux,
that's
yeah.
good. Yeah, that's good. A good Lux pick.
Rise is short range.
Yeah, short range can abuse that as well as the shielding. Add a good decent amount of supportive power to the rest of the team as well. So you have double shields with the Rakan and the Lux here, providing very good coverage. And like we saw how we did in game one, so close to them winning off of these great bindings and lasers that he was shooting out. His final sparks were doing massive amounts of damage. Like we said, one team fight now would have swung it completely in a different way. So Middlesticks has a really good composition, plays to lots of strengths. They know how to pilot these champions. Lots of games playing across the board. Hoping that they can keep that tempo up that they increase. Like literally since the end of game one, I don't think they've actually pressed the hard break button. Have not pulled up that e-brake note. If they have pulled up the e-brake, it's to drift into the Nexus. But it's like they literally have just been playing so well since the end of game one or mid game of game one, really. And we're hoping to see that they can keep that momentum going. Purdue, Northwest, this composition is actually pretty scary too. They get all the
Jarvan
stars.
Camille.
The Jarvan Camille.
Jarvan Camille's a nasty combo, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be a fun day for Bark.
No,
Love him to death. Amazing AD carry. but he's not getting out of a Cataclysm, Hextech.
He doesn't have that crazy amount of peel either, right? If Rakan is using his W and his R to peel, you lose out on all your engage. Graves isn't going to be engaging. Misfortune isn't going to be engaging. Riven can potentially get like a flash stun, but that's not going to be a 5-man. You're really relying on Rakan Lux for your engage, and if Rakan has to peel for Misfortune here, you lose out on your primary engage. Purdue Northwest, Camille Jarvan is so disgusting because you can hook shot into Flag and Drag, into Camille ultimate, and if Misfortune flashes out of one, the other one just follows up. And it's like, well, you're trapped. You're either in Hextech Ultimatum or you're in the Cataclysm. You also have Braum layering up CC there with his Winter's Bite and his ultimate. Like, it provides so much peel for the Sivir to where, yes, she's a short-range ADC. Again, I don't know what build she's going to go. This team composition...
Like a game.
Yes, that's what I was saying. It looks like Dark Harvest lethality, and it'll be really disgusting. I like the Lux into Ryze pick though, because Ryze is a short range mage and excels more in those kind of like short range or melee and ranged matchups. Lux can literally just poke away and be relatively safe against this Ryze.
It's gonna be insane when we get another. This would be the third Wombo combo clip of Middlesticks getting a 3-person ult layered up. Like,
yeah,
get the light binding into Final Spark, into the quickness, into the bullet time. Honestly, all 5 of them, if they layer it up, you can get some like Power Rangers mega weapon combo type deal going. You know, when they all get all their weapons together and it's like one gigantic bright laser. Like
the Megazord.
It could very well happen in this game. And Middlesticks, I think they know that, and it's going to be one of those situations like, if Bark gets ahead, even if he gets a Hextech Ultimatum and a Cataclysm, it's going to be like I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me type situation. Like if they dive this man and he just 2-taps him. But I really do love the picks coming out from Middlesticks. A decent amount of peel, decent amount of catch. With that being said, we're going to throw it to another quick break. The deciding game 3. One team goes home, one team goes to the next round. We'll be right back, guys. See you in a second.
If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my band would be endless. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my band would be endless. I'd be fire in my air, wanna never see my dead ones. I may never play it, would be on my way. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my band would be endless. I'd be fire in my... I don't really know, man. Feel like I'm being hunted by an omen. I've been out zoning. I can't just enjoy where I'm at. All I do is sit and plan for attacks. All I do is sit and touch up my raps. Went too far, man, there's no going back. Best I can do now is try to adapt, man. I'm so scared of losing what I made. I don't wanna go back to low wage. Working the work every day, so I don't feel like my youth is a waste. Working way harder than back when I started. Barely talk to my friends, I've been so guarded. Working so long, I've been keeping away. Working, I wanna be highly regarded. I wanna be in the trenches. Sweating my pain will be honest. I wanna be in the trenches. Sweating my pain will be honest. Don't wanna be in the trenches. Sweating my pain will be honest. Don't wanna be in the trenches. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be endless. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be endless. I'd be fire in my air, wanna never see my dead ones. I may never play it, would be on my way. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my band would be endless. Everybody really wanna rap these days, man. They all want fame, all want chains. Ain't nobody really wanna be an engineer. They're enormously lame, shit that they fear. They all want an audience, all want a following, all want like 20k likes on their thoughts. All of the same, they think it's a game. Used to write songs in my classes, kids that make fun of me cause I was rapping. Oh my god, talk about tears of a savage. Now that I took off a liar was clapping. Say kids a laugh, that with me up as the tips on their tracks. Crazy how life had ended up like that. Should've been nice when I started doing rap. Don't wanna be in the trenches, sweating my pain will be honest. Don't wanna be in the trenches, sweating my pain will be honest. Don't wanna be in the trenches, sweating my pain will be honest. Don't wanna be in the trenches. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my band would be endless. making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be endless.
Be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be endless. I'd be fire in my air one. Yeah. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be endless. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be endless. I'd be fire in my air one. Never see my dead ones. I'm in every plan. Wanna be on my way. If I wasn't making music, I'd be in the trenches. If I didn't have no fans, my pain would be.
Stressed all the time, I've been making my worst mistakes of my life. Still been searching for purpose. I don't know why all this pain finally surfaced. Stressed out my mind, made mistakes, but I'm learning. And I've been making all of the worst mistakes of my life. Mistakes of my life. Try so hard to keep it together. I'm running for cover, but that don't suffice. What's wrong with me? Feels like all these songs I'm making just ain't songs to me. Just a way to ventilate the demons calling me. Just a way to keep me sane so they won't bother me. And I'm sorry I don't answer when you call me. I know you've been worried. Really nothing against you, just the way that I am. All the pain that I've been dealing with is gone in my head. No, pain goes on and on. I'm thankful, I'm so fucking grateful that I never let go.
Screaming all these melodies inside of my head. I hope I hear them when I'm fading, racing thoughts in my bed. I'll make you proud, I won't quit now. When there's nowhere to run, I'll stand my ground. No, I've been down one too many times, but I'll fight till I can find the light. I've been there, done all that before. Don't care what's one more war. I'll be here if you need me, I swear. I drag you down, but I know you still care. And if you hear me, I'm so sorry. I'll be better in the morning.
Pain goes on and on. I'm thankful, I'm so fucking grateful that I never let go. And I've been making all of the worst mistakes of my life. Mistakes of my life. Try so hard to keep it together. I'm running for cover, but that don't suffice. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Pain goes on and on. I'm thankful, I'm so fucking grateful that I never let go.
If I stay, will you stay? If I go, will you go? If I pay, will you play? Do you know what I know? Do you love, do you hate? Do you care what I say? Is it all just the same? Always make these mistakes. Ooh, baby, take me, play me. All I wanna do is please. Wanna spread like a disease. Ooh, crazy, tasty, baby. I just wanna feel you breathe. I just wanna feel your needs, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. If you wanna stay, baby girl, don't go. Oh, look the other way. Nobody will know. Oh, if it's all the same. Call my place your home. Oh, I don't wanna chase, but don't want you to go. Oh, all I want is you. Ooh, all you need is me. I know what to do. Ooh, only I can see. Yeah, know I love the view. Ooh, climb under the sheets. Do just what you do. Ooh, put me back to sleep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a You take a fucking bad chick, put her on a mattress. Baby, she's a savage, but she lets me have it. Oh, we getting at it, want a couple glasses. You could be my captive, baby, be proactive. She looking so attractive, dressed with the backlist. We can make it happen, you could be the captain. I'll take you to the cabin, penthouse mansion. And she used to acting, but I ain't casting. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a She feeling so lonely, everybody owns me. Treated like a trophy, everybody's phony. She stays so low-key, they don't truly know me. She just wanna show me, take it real slowly. She working long hours, taking long showers. Chasing down downers, over the counter. She cashing in vouchers, screaming out louder. No one around her, surprised I even found her. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I woke up on my mattress next to a savage.
Long have we waited. Barons and dragons debated. Tendies and Bark activated. Game 3, baby. Return of the Middlesticks versus Purdue Northwest Esports. Loser goes home. Winner goes to the semis. It's been a long night. It's been some quality League of Legends. I've been loving the action. I'm Beautiful Crow on the play-by-play, and on the color, oh so colorful, is Pungstar Chibi. Hope you're still with us, Twitch chat. We're not quite done just yet, and neither are these two teams. We do see them marking up around Baron Pit.
Yeah, they're going for some defense. Braum late a little bit. Probably went just go place a ward and then backed and got the trinket, the sweeper.
Oh, what is this?
Watching for that invade. Yeah, I don't know what Tendies and are they gonna go for the E over the wall and the Q over the wall and get the leash, or are they gonna just go? No.
There's no way. There's no way he passes way. No way he passes.
They're cheesy.
No, what?
Okay, so they're gonna vertically split this jungle. We haven't seen vertical jungling in a while, actually. I want to say since the Udyr Hecarim meta, that's kind of where you could have vertically jungled if you tried. Ooh, nice flag and dragged over. Won't get spotted out, but obviously they know he's there. Like, they have to. So it looks like, Purdue Northwest's top side will be weak, while Return of the Middlesticks bot side will be having to play weak side here as Silver Dragon.
Damn it. That's a lot.
Gonna have to pop his pots here.
Make it rain.
Really low, buddy. Oh my god, excuse me, I'm dying.
Oh god, man down.
I don't even know what I just choked on.
What happened?
I just choked on air, I guess. I don't know.
Choked on the hopes. Choked on the hopes.
Anyways. I'm choking on Return of the Middlesticks hopes and dreams right now. Oh my god. Oh! As ISO!
Flash, baby! He's out of... Can he survive? Good flash to get off the flag and drag. Can he survive? Has another shield rock. One more auto should do it. One more auto. There's the exhaust flash in. No! First blood goes over to Rock Jungle on the Graves. I don't believe they're going to be able to get out. There's no mana. Udon will be able to get
Oh, nice pathing!
Oh, that's
I like it. They're blocking it.
Last cone gets him over the wall. He does manage to get out. Very scrappy first blood. We'll go over to turn to the middle. Turn by Purdue. Oh, man. That was just so close to being super bad for a return to the Middlesticks. Managing to get a 1-for-1 and Rock managing to survive. That's the key point there.
Oh, actually, he's still getting chased out by this Rise here and the 4-man gang squad. This is level 2 Udon beat on, man. This guy's roaming.
Oh man, they're pushing him as far back as they possibly can, leaving Taponer by himself in the bot lane. Seems to be in a pretty good spot. He has no mana though. He can't get collapsed on here as both members of this bot lane do have higher mana.
He does have the spell shield probably available. Just trying to bait it out. But I think this is one thing we didn't touch on, right? That this Sivir pick really enables Udon here to get his roams off even earlier, because you could just stick Sivir in that lane. She will push whether you like it or not. She has a lot of good tools to force that push with the ricochet or the bouncing blade and the ricochet, the boomerang blade. It's really nice here. Does Taponer? Yeah, I think he's just waiting for that W coming out from Rakan here, but I think she's still in a good position here.
Yeah, good position. Bart gonna take a Winter's Bite. He's gonna be okay though. Minion wave to work with. As we do see once again, No You Stink is hovering around that mid lane. They know Schneider has no flash. The bot lane is going in on each other. You see the back and forth between the two. Yeah, just a lot of presence around that mid lane, trading back and forth. The TP being used by 12 Years of Junk. Now, interesting to note that...
he's going to go onto the Graves, actually.
He has Ignite, and he did already throw it down. That's so much damage. Oh, that's so much damage. Yeah, Rock is not long for this world, as he will be taken out. Both summoners expended by 12 Years to get that kill. He made sure he made it count. That's perfect timing on that ward, just jumping onto Jung. Knew we didn't have flash available. Knew he hadn't backed. So knew he had out damage him with the Sheen. That's just one quick kill over to Purdue.
And 12 Years Jungle trying to crash this wave, possibly. Maybe look to recall with that gold. He did just recall and use TP. Riven has the pots available, burning and chugging through them right now. Red buff Camille, though, I don't think you want to trade into that, buddy.
Yeah, he wants to try and trade into it, but the red buff just allows so much damage as that Q2 damn near takes out Tendies. Oh, man, that's a little rough. No jungle attention on his top side, so he does have to back. Yeah, he doesn't want to miss this. He does not. Trying. Does he get it? Oh, the tower. Meanwhile, though, bot side, 4 minutes.
Nice dragon.
Manages to hit 6 for no. Will not get the finalize the kill. Very interesting for him to go for that. He flashed for it too.
Yeah, that's really scary. Yeah, that regen as well on top of red buff, on top of the refillable. It's so nice. Like, she's going to be able to stay in this lane. Now, Tendies does have the TP up, so he's fine. He will be able to back. Hopefully finishes that longsword into a Caulfield Hammer. Yep, buys a pot as well. Gets the TP off, but this game, bit more slow-paced than the last two. I mean, this is the final game of the series. Low team
that's so much
here.
damage. Oh! Great timing on the Hex Tech ultimatum. Red buff is ticking. Conqueror's proc, though. Tendies wins this. Yes, Tendies will win the 1v1 outright. Rock, he's a little bit too far into the enemy jungle. Unbreakable will go up. Nice, nice. Will allow the red buff not to be stolen. Man, Tendies being able to outplay 12 Years right there.
With no ult,
that's the
right?
Yeah. Yeah, no ult. Yeah, his ult was used in the previous fight.
Man plays Riven. When you see somebody lock it like that, what, first pick, second pick was it? I mean, you have to believe that they know how to pilot this champion. Gonna get the back off as well. Coming back with boots and a ruby crystal, but Udon beat on the bot lane is trying to set up a gank for No You Stink here, but you have to believe Return of the Middlesticks smell something. They're not that dumb.
Well, there was a control word in that river bush. They did notice it got taken down by Udon. They didn't see No You Stink walking, but they have to know something's up because, you know, they did clear out that ward, so they're gonna have a little bit of an idea of what's going on. And yeah, it's just both junglers taking each side of the map, and No You Stink did back there, so he's not gonna, you know, try to go for any ganks or anything. That got his Iron Spike whip. It's good to have that back pocket. And yeah, just you would think ganking a little bit more, but he's playing the farm up game, as we do see pings on the top side. Rock, he's shadowing up there.
Yeah, Rock Jungle's here just to even if he doesn't get the gank off, just having that pressure is so nice. A Silver Dragon is just rocking up at him. That's
boomerang blades.
Yeah, that's a lot
So
of
much
damage. No ult
Bullet
here.
time activated. Great spell shield. Dragon is not level 6 yet, and he's not level 6 yet. There's no quickness available. The heal and exhaust will be enough to keep alive. Now, Silver Dragon just at level 6. He does have flash available. Knows to power does not have enough mana for a spell shield. Might be looking for a double flash engage here to take him out. Yes, there's the make it rain. 1Q has to flash over the side.
Yeah,
not going to flash to follow.
Summoner spell advantage still over to Purdue Northwest here. They have the heal, the double, the exhaust, and the flash. Well, Barco Duck and Silver Dragon only have their flashes here, unfortunately. But Rock Jungle is doing a fantastic job just taking camps away from No Use Thinking. After that one assist that happened in that mid lane, No Use Think has been pretty quiet here. Clearing wards, just giving his laners room to work with, but hasn't been able to gank off. You would think that if you're Jarvan and you see like that immobile mage into the mid lane, you'll just instantly EQ flash or EQ or Cataclysm. Try to do something to try to burn anything, because you burning your flash as Jarvan for the enemy mid laner's flash, that is a positive trade for you because your EQ can cover so much distance. But Purdue Northwest gonna take this Rifttail here. Udon Beaton has come up here, and he's just, look, I don't know if all his roams have been good, but at least he's getting out on the map. He's roaming more. He's always somewhere that isn't bot lane, right? Like off of the backs, right? Once Sivir is back, he's not going to show up in lane. He's going to go top. He's going to go mid, help his lanes, push him out, do something. One can question whether all of these roams are necessarily good or useful or necessary, but the fact that he's even doing this, the fact that he's even applying pressure kind of like as a second jungler, quote unquote, is really nice. And he's forcing Silver Dragon to respond.
Yeah, he's absolutely forcing. You know, they're both 6 now, or rather, Silver Dragon is level 6, but he's able to run around faster than Udon is. You know, the impact of these supports is very vital in getting solo laners ahead. You see that Schneider's going to commit the TP, the triple damage for a shovel. Ocean Drake is spawned, so that means we're either getting the Infernal or the Cloud Rift this game. You saw what happened when we got the Infernal Rift last time. Absolutely insane. This game, we will have to see how that goes, as we do have multiple members around. Silver Dragon not in the best spot, gets caught up, knocked around. Hextech ultimatum to follow. Quickness does charm up 3.
Oh no!
He's out of there. Line him up, knock him down. Final spark. Also the ultimate coming out from Rock Jungle. But the TP on the backside, the Realm Warp is there. That's 2 quick kills picked up by ISO.
Oh, you don't want to get this man going. You don't want to get this man going, beautiful. ISO is a dangerous player. Oh. That's a lot of damage to take in 10Ds. I don't know if that's worth it to clear the wave. Half your health is gone. They're going to get this. Plates possibly getting.
Yeah, he's just limit testing. He's all right.
He's all right. Yeah, I mean, that was disgusting, right? Because you thought that Silver Dragon got away, but then once you burn all your CDs, once you burn all your movement abilities, ISO solo Realm Warp in and just takes out Silver Dragon and Schneider there on the back end. And now you've got the Summoner spell advantage, quote unquote, right? Schneider doesn't have flash. You can go in as Now You Stink, and he's got Cataclysm coming up in about, I would say, 35 seconds right now. ISO has his flash, can go for that flash Rune Prison. If not, get the Rune Prison, get the slow out, just so then No Use Think can get the Cataclysm, and you have to believe Schneider's dead here. He's going to have to play a lot more safer. Jungle is being warded by Silver Dragon. Good job by him. But Jarvan has so many different gank paths.
This man is absolutely insane. And Silver Dragon, not in the best spot, does have flash, but he will just battle dance to get out. Not having to burn that. Lee.
Oh, Rock Jungle. He's waiting for 12 Years of Jungle to hook shot in, but I think he's playing this Camille really, really well. Right? I haven't seen him make any huge major mistakes in regards to hook shotting and getting caught up by the jungle, but I could be wrong very shortly.
Yeah, and we were talking about it. There's the quickness going out, actually gets stopped. Will charm in, so that's an ultimate burned by Silver Dragon. Not the best use of that. as Harold will be dropped. Shelly is in mid. They're trying to knock that out before the tower goes down, but no, looks like first tower bonus will be going over to Purdue as they're putting the pressure onto Middlesticks at the moment. Have the advantage, not the hugest gold lead. Actually, the gold is even. They're just now breaking it. Oh,
Yeah,
the tower in mid didn't go down.
Nope. I think they did it at 4 plates. Uh-oh. Really good from Udon Beaton, though.
Unbreakable indeed. That's both ultimates burned on the side of the bot lane for return to the Middlesticks. There's a flag over the wall. Missed up the combo.
Hey, I didn't see that.
Oh, that. Nah, we saw it. Everybody saw it.
I cut the VOD, cut the tape. Rewind real quick. That's unfortunate. He was definitely looking for at least the Cataclysm into double flash, but game's going, neck and neck, just like game 1. This is exactly how game 1 played out, right? 200 gold here, 100 gold here in the lead, and then some big team fight happens, and then they start running away with the game.
Right.
Both junglers being effective in their own rights, right? Rock Jungle doing his job to snowball himself, while No You Stink on the other side trying to snowball the rest of his team. No You Stink is here!
Tendies has Ignite on him. Great flash out of the Cataclysm. Both ultimates used from both carries, but 12 years will still get the kill on the Tendies. No way of getting out of that, unfortunately. As this mid lane tower, here comes Rock Jungle trying to collapse onto Toner. But that will not be enough as ISO has Bark isolated, gets the Root Prison after the hit onto the Blast Cone.
Can Duck do that?
Can he do it? No, but here it comes. Oh my god, that flash dodged the fancy forward from Bark. He's running for his life. The Cloud Rift will help him out. He's looking to get away. Exhausted. Rock Jungle will give his life to make sure that his AD gets out of there. There is no bullet time available. There is another hook shot going in, trying to get onto somebody. He's rooted up. He's stunned up. The combo will not be enough for Schneider to get the earn kill on to 12 Years of Jung. That's once again a positive outplay from Purdue Northwest as they get the kill onto Rock, but they manage to Return of the Middlesticks manages to completely gate any other advances on the team.
Whew.
That was insane. Bark actually survived after that.
I see why chat is going crazy for Bark here, man. Like that man. He held his flash to the very last second. He had no fear. Looked Rise in the eye, started dueling him too. He's like, you know what? I bet you can't hit these Qs. I'm gonna start hitting you. Double up. Auto attack. Auto attack. Auto attack. Oh, Camille's hookshotting on me. Flash out. Psych. You ain't gonna get this. You can't touch this.
Like ankles broken, easy right there.
Yeah, Camille needs ice.
Unfortunately, they did lose Rock in the exchange. That is gonna split them. But the tempo does drop as they're trying to sneak this Herald, but there's 4 here on the side of Purdue. Herald will reset. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, though, Stink is on the Dragon, so that will be the first Dragon of the game going over to Purdue. Yeah, they successfully bullied Middlesticks off of trying to get the return onto that Herald and picked up an objective for themselves. Mind games starting to sink in. And Purdue, they're starting to create a bit of a lead for themselves.
Man, they're pulling forward 2,000 gold clean ahead right now. And the Cloud Drakes, I think the biggest value of them is not necessarily the soul. It's the fact that if you stack 4 of them, that is so much CDR on your ultimate, especially on a team like Purdue Northwest, who has the Cataclysm, the Realm Warp, the Sivir ultimate. Like those being on lower cooldowns are so scary because Sivir with one push of a button can get you in distance to the enemy team like so quickly, right? Especially if you're playing with a Camille Jarvan who needs to just get in and then need to get their CC off. I hope Return of the Middlesticks doesn't just let them stack Cloud Drakes like other teams, right? But a lot of teams, in the higher echelons of play or, anywhere, you'll see it's like, oh, it's just Cloud Drakes. Like we can just let them stack it. It's not a big deal. But you really start.
He might be caught out here. Support running for the hills. Has to burn the quickness to get out. Oh yes, you're right. This Cloud Drake stacking. Usually a lot of teams, they don't value it as much. So they will give it over to their opponents. And that's not what you want to do. Great dodge out from Tendies here. Ignite is on him. Let's have the ult proc. Looking for something. Rock Jungle is here, and that's a lot of damage. Collateral damage goes wide, misses 2. You know what, you stink is a little low. Okay, so that's both ultimates burned from the top jungle of Return of the Middlesticks. So the dragon is here. They have a large wave to work with. They're going to try and take out this tower. Tactically will get him some regen. Engaged onto him. Try to get the knockup going. There's the flag and drag. Cataclysm has Tindy's locked in. He's still going in. He doesn't even care. He goes down in the fight, but will pick up a kill on his way out. Tower, you have to believe, will go to Return of the Middle. No, there's no wave. They managed to thin all the minions. Meanwhile, on the bot side, they managed to take another tower. It is looking to be the next target as, yeah, Bark has to burn the ultimate just to clear the waves. They're getting pushed in on this bot side. Part of the Middlesticks have to find something more. Push them back, push this match back to even.
Yeah, trading 1-for-1 there is not the move, especially when you're committing 3 there. Right? No, you stink dies, that's fine, but Tendy's dying as well. Committing so much into those resources. You saw how much damage Sivir got onto that mid lane, and you saw, I believe Lux had to burn her flash because ISO and Udon Beaton were there. Udon Beaton, I believe, blew his ultimate, and yeah, that was just it. That was just that. Schneider had to burn his flash, which is so crucial in this upcoming skirmish. Did Schneider get that?
Yeah, he said, that's my blue, son. The Luden's proc off of the E.
Gets the icy there, the blue icy there, and it's gonna be slurping on that blue juice. But
it is winter.
That's true. That's true. Just don't eat the yellow snow, guys. I promise you, it's not that good.
Back to this game now. Top players 1v1ing.
Unless you're into that. Slovia Jungle going in on Tendy's V2.
No, this could be it. This could be it. The Gore Drinker is procced. He does have it, but Flag and Drag off the side. Not quite in range. Has the ultimate. He's saving a TP to counter TP coming in. Ultimates are going wide. Tendy's might not be able to survive. No, he's caught.
Oh,
that is a Schneider. Oh, man. Knocks him up. Can he hit the blast cone? He managed to get in, but ISO flashes forward, gets the Everfrost proc, and that is Schneider going down. That's 2 dead on the side of Return Middlesticks. That could be a Baron, yes. Rock is alive. Does have his ultimate. Lateral damage plus into the line plus smite can do a lot of damage. He has shield bow, only a BF sword. So there's a decent amount of damage on his side. Bullet time is also available.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to look for a pick here, right? That's what they were trying to do. The classic take Baron, start it, and maybe look for a pick, but whew, looking dicey.
Real close. I'm literally on the edge of my seat off of that one. And he's trying to go for the 1v1, didn't get it, managed and winds up losing 2 for it. They have to panic burn second Shelly in the base. We'll march down mid lane. Cloud Drake, number 2, spawning here in about 25 seconds. They definitely want to grab that Middlesticks so they can stop the Cloud stacking for Purdue. Purdue, they just want to keep pushing this lead that they're getting.
Yeah, now it's at about 3,000 nearly for them, which was originally a 2,000 gold that they had a couple minutes ago. Are they going to fight this drag? They definitely do feel strong. Ultimates are up on all sides. Bronze will has it very shortly, but will Return of the Middlesticks burn this dragon out? Those boomerang blades are coming out. They hurt.
Oh, they hurt. This lethality over. Oh, going over the side. All of them are jumping over. They say 1. Let's go. Realm Warp will get 1 out, but it is a 4v5 situation as the damage, though, the items are so much in favor of Purdue, but no! Tindy's Riven, baby, jumping in. They do get the dragon, but jumping into the pit is going no stink. He will get damage, will be taken out. The
ISO
2 for 2 situation. See in the top lane, though. Oh my god, they're trying to stop the backs. They're trying to keep 12 years drunk, getting the solo push as he will get sniped out. ISO.
Camille in the top lane.
Maximizing all of it. Yes, he gets 2 towers and an in him off of that push, and he can get out alive. He can probably solo Tendy's right here if he really wants to try. Oh man, yes, Purdue lose the dragon, but they get so much in terms of gold with the towers and the inhibitor.
The unseen rift is the deadliest. I'm telling you right now, that rift that was popped in base, that thing took 2 towers and inhibitor as well. Traveling the jungle, he's like, all right, you guys are getting engaged on. I'm just going to push this down. Me and Shelly are going to dual lane this real quick. That is a top lane inhibitor down at the 23-minute mark. Purdue Northwest can start this Baron, and Return of the Middlesticks has to respect the super minions pouring into the top lane.
That was so smart. Like, we were talking about them having to panic summon Shelly in the base. The fact that it went top with Jung is just so smart and out him because they knew they could take the fight. They knew they could take the 4v5 if necessary. Yeah, they lost 2 in the ensuing fight and lost the dragon, but honestly, getting those 2 towers plus the inhib onto your Camille, that's something I would take.
Yeah, I'll take that trade any day. You lose Cloud Drake. I think you lost 2 for that, but I think ISO ended up getting 2 in return. So it's a 2 for 2. Dragon for 2 inhibitor or 2 turrets and an inhibitor. I think Purdue Northwest got on top of that as 12 Years of Jungle. He's hitting that scary Camille.
Oh, yeah. Tendies just doesn't have the items.
Yeah, he only has Gore Drinker.
Yeah, he only has a Gore Drinker right now. Steel Caps can only do so much. We do see Purdue trying to bait Baron once again. And it's, look at this. Look at this. Middlesticks has to commit Bark in the top lane to take out these supers because they know he's the only one that can. Yeah, Siver's hitting that almost 3-item breakpoint. Without these Siver, oh my god, these Boomerang Blades do so much damage. And remember, there's no true tank on the side of Middlesticks. So this lethality is just doing that much more damage off the side. Jung engages on to Rock.
That was a massive shield.
Shield goes great. Look at the Baron, though. Look at the Baron. If you have eyes on, it's going down so fast. Bullet time over the side. Great unbreakable. Schneider throws down the laser. Trying to get something done for it. With the base. Oh, fade away Boomerang Blade. This could be it. Baron is dropping low. Less than 1,000. No one on Middlesticks is there to try and stop it. Look at the supers. They're knocking on the Nexus tower.
Is this the game, man?
Purdue's pushing forward. Purdue has taken out Tendies. Dead on the side of Return to the Middlesticks. They have to go back and clear off the supers on the base. They are so low right now. One engage from Purdue can seal their fate and take them to semifinals. It's been such a back and forth series with Purdue winning the first game and Middlesticks winning the second. Purdue are poised to look to win this third game and bring themselves to the next round. They're going to take the tower and inhibitor and just back off right now. They're not trying to fight off more than they can chew. Middlesticks is once again at Soul Point. They were at Soul Point in the first game. They got the Soul and they still lost. We're looking at a similar scenario here should be in this game as Purdue, though, they're just going to take everything out of their jungle and not allow Middlesticks to try to get into the... They're feasting, they're taking everything, not even leaving a trace or a crumb into the jungle, and it's just looking on dire straits for Middlesticks at the moment.
Yeah, Middlesticks needs nothing short of a miracle here for them to come back into this game. They are down 8,000 gold at the 26-minute mark. Even this Dragon Soul, like you mentioned in Game 1, they got the Infernal Soul and lost. And I'm no expert here, but I'm going to say that Infernal Soul is a lot better than this Cloud Soul that's coming up. So even if they do get this Cloud Soul, can they win? Those Boomerang Blades tearing through life bars like I tear through a bag of Oreos.
Man, look. Middlesticks are looking like a big juicy pack of double stuffs right now, and Purdue, they're trying to go crazy. Silver Dragon engaging on a multiple. That's a great bullet time, but is there enough damage?
ISO!
Oh, the Boomerang Blades from the powder off the side. That is a triple kill. That is an ace. That is the rest of the base going down. No more, right on to the Nexus. Return to the Middlesticks tried, and they have failed. Purdue West have endured, and they have succeeded in making their way to the semifinal.
Congratulations to Purdue Northwest University Esports after a hard-fought series in Game 1, Game 2, and finally Game 3. They take it all. They take the marbles. They take everything away. Unfortunate for Return of the Middlesticks. Their run ends here in the Unified Advanced League. That was a series. That was the most exciting best of 3 I have casted this year, Crow.
No, like, you go into the day like, oh, it's a best of 3. All right, it'll probably be like 2-0.
It'll be a 2-0.
But no, we got banger after banger after banger after banger. Honestly, I was so happy for it. And look, I took a whole month and a half off from casting, did my own other stuff, and for this to be the first game that I cast coming back into this winter season, oh my god. Oh, it was great. It was so good. Oh, man.
Oh my God. And it was a well fought series. Like, don't hang your heads, Middlesticks. Like, you guys fought really hard. Game 1 was one team fight. That was it. It was one team fight. Game 2, you guys took it in dominant fashion. Game 3, it was just a couple of mistakes here and there. You guys kept it even up until what? The 15-minute mark, I want to say, something like that. It was dead even. It was just a couple of mistakes here and there. Unfortunate, again, for return of the Middlesticks. They will not be moving on to the Unified Advanced League semifinals while Purdue Northwest moves on into that bracket. We do not know who they're going to face. I believe the other matches are happening right now on the Unified channel. They could have ended already. They are going to be moving on to a best of 5 format now, semifinals and finals. There's no losers bracket, anything like that. So please go on and support all the teams in the Unified Advanced League. I mean, it was a fun series. I'm so glad I got to cast even on the Middlesticks channel. Like, these guys, they're an amazing amateur org. They kind of came up out of nowhere on my radar, and they have slowly just been making a name for themselves, either through memeing, tournament results, just their players, their staff. They're super, super nice people.
Yeah, no, I love these guys. Chat's been going crazy all night. Love you guys in the chat. This series was insane to watch from literal minute 1. God, it was so good, so back and forth. Like, great game of tug of war, multiple members on each side. It was super dope, and much luck to y'all in your next tournaments and your next series. How you guys doing? Congrats to Purdue Northwest. Yeah, I believe that's it. I don't believe we have an interview this time.
No, we will not be having any interviews, unfortunately, here. But it looks like we're actually frozen, I believe, on the Twitch channel. Oh, okay, we're good. But that's going to be it from Pone Star, Shibby, and Beautiful Crow here. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, chat. Thank you, the Middlesticks organization. Thank you, Unified, everybody. And a very, very, very special shout out to the man behind the camera, the man behind the scenes, the man that makes us look good, Quanta. Go check him out. If you need someone producing, this is your man. Pay the man. This man deserves to be paid.
Pay the man. Run the money. Run it up. I'll send you his invoice. You know what it is. Follow us on Twitter. We're hilarious. Yeah, that will be it for us tonight. Like we said, keep watching the UAL. There's still some pretty heavy games going. We will see you guys next time. Stay frosty, guys. It's winter. Get your coats. I'll see y'all later.
I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah, she said I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just wanna go back to the future, so I brought that girl a DeLorean. 21 minutes until I gotta go, so I told that girl I'm gonna slaughter it. Man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes until I'm on. 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 Yeah, I am not slow. Niggas, you want me cause I got the dope. Pass that girl right on my friend, give me go. He passed me her friend, so they switching roles. I hit it fast, yeah, I hit it slow. Bye by the morning, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get ready, tonight is my show. If you okay, you might help in my show. Gotta be partners right under my nose. These niggas mad cause I got all the dough. These niggas mad cause I got all the dough. Changing my stock cause I got every flow. Got every girl, ain't no top in my hose. I understand that it's your girlfriend, bro, but you know I gotta keep her close. I'll be a Lex and I keep them close. Living life on the edge, on the type